First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Schirach with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
American Exchange Bank, right here in Lindsay, is a locally owned and operated community bank that believes in just that, you, a community of fellow Leopards. We love our customers. We feel very grateful for each one. So if you are looking for a safe place to put your money, need help achieving that next dream project, or are simply looking for a different banking experience, give us a call at 405-756-3101. We look forward to serving you each day. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, equal housing lender.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many leopards and leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Hey, good evening and welcome to the Warrior Event Center here on the campus of Washington High School. We get set for Tuesday night basketball action, and the Lindsay Leopardettes and Leopards are on the road over here in Washington. Good evening. My name is Greg Peary. Glad you are along with us tonight for this broadcast of Lindsay High School basketball. Alongside Glenn Shoemake. Glenn, welcome to Washington.
Yeah, thank you. This morning, roads were a little slick spots, so I took the opportunity to work from home, so I didn't. This is my first venture north here from Lindsay, but happy to be here and glad it's going to be in the 50s tomorrow and the next day.
There you go. Hey, I made it to work. I was at OCCC by about 10 till 6 this morning, so it was all good. But yeah, glad the road's cleared up. Glad we're able to get this one done here tonight, and of course. The Leopards and Leopardettes coming off of a pretty successful weekend, the Charles Cahately Classic. The Leopardettes take home third place, and the Lindsay Leopards in a battle against Plainview on Saturday take home the championship in that. We'll talk a little more about those games here shortly, but this is a tall task for this Leopardette team. They come into Washington and take on the Lady Warriors, who are ranked number 1 in the state in Class 3A. They are 10-1. Their only loss came to Carl Albert and the tournament that they played right before Christmas break, the Bertha Teague Classic. And Carl Albert, the number 5 ranked team in 5A, and the Lady Warriors lost that game by 2. 42-40. They have just absolutely destroyed just about everybody else that they've played. And they've played some really good teams, Glenn. I mean, we're talking they played Kiowa, which is the number 10 ranked team out of Class B, and beat them 14. Played Jones, the number 4 ranked team in 3A, beat them by 5. They played the number 9 ranked team in 2A. In Cashion, beat them by 16. And then, of course, in that Bertha T Classic, obviously you play some of the best teams in the state over there, and they beat Hartshorn, the number 10 ranked team in 2A. They beat McAllister, the number 10 ranked team in 5A, before they lost that game to Carl Albert. So, and then they wrapped it up their first game after Christmas break was against the Lady Panthers of Pauls Valley, and they beat them by 23. So. Yep. So this is as advertised. We were talking about this Washington team. They returned 3 of their 5 starters from last year, and Presley Johnson was just a freshman last year, a sophomore this year. Kelby Beller the same way. Kelby lit us up for like 26, I think. I'll pull that up in a minute. But they've got 2 sophomores and a junior that returned from a starting 5 that last year played in the state finals. So. I mean, what do you say? This is going to be a tall task for this Leopardette team.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing that you got to look at though is the Leopardettes. did a lot of things right in those 3 games in the tournament, and come away with a 2-1 record out of that. And so they've got some momentum coming in here. Now, like you said, it's a tall task going against the number 1 team in 3A. You don't get that ranking by accident, and you're on their home floor. But, you know, you look at it like a challenge. And let's go see where we're at. And let's go compete and just take it one possession at a time and go compete and see what happens. You know, you got to play the game for a reason, and so anything can happen. And the Leopardettes have a lot of weapons of their own. So if we're clicking tonight, you know, we can make this an exciting ball game.
Well, and you also catch a Lady Warrior team that says, this is Lindsay. They're 6-5. Come on. And the Leopardettes come out all cylinders, and, you know, they come out here and really give them a scare. And like you said, we do have a lot of talent and a lot of weapons on this Leopardette team. You get them all clicking at the same time. I think the ceiling is raised very high of what they can accomplish. So, yeah, I think every bit of confidence in that we can compete with this Lady Warrior team, but they're going to have to make sure that they compete from the opening tip. You can't let them come out here and you know, hang 20 or 25 on you and put you in a hole that you can't climb out of.
Right. You can't be down 25-20 at the end of the first quarter. So you're going to have to play well on both ends of the floor, but you know, they understand, and I'm sure Coach Cater has told them this is the best team that you will play all year.
Yep.
And so this kind of gives you a mark of where you're at, and we'll play them again over at our place.
Right.
But you know what you're up against, but I always looked at it like it's a challenge, you know, and let's go compete and see what we got.
Well, and this is where you get to work on those things when you're against this caliber of a team where you're going to have that many weapons. You're going to have Johnson inside that's 6 foot tall. You're going to have Brianna Lindert, again, 5'10". She has really been leading the way most of these games for the Lady Warriors. Lindert had 10 and Beller had 14 against Carl Albert. Lindert had 13. Beller had 19 against McAllister. Lindert had 24 against Harstorn, 21 against Cashin. 9 against Jones. I mean, she's in double figures or better every single game. And when you've got Lindert, Beller, and Johnson all three, and then they bring in one this year that is a new member to this team, Shelby Cavanis, who's had some good games for them. So I think there's a couple of unknowns about this team, but I can guarantee you that we're going to be saying a lot about those 3 girls. And so we're going to have to talk a lot about are we going to hit from 3? Are we going to be good on defense? Or how many steals, how many forces or turnovers are we going to force? Those kind of things that we're going to have to really work on our end to slow down those 3 girls.
Yeah, we're going to need to get some turnovers because Washington's MO is full court all night, in your face, trapping defense. They've done it for several years over here, and they even press after misses. They just come and double and get all over you, and we haven't handled it well in the past. So hopefully we can handle that pressure and force a few turnovers of our own.
Absolutely. Well, again, the Leopardettes 6-5. They come off of that win against Sulphur in the third-place game of the Charles Cahalan Classic, and won that game by 10, 45-35. And 2 players in double figures. Gentry Wilmot had 2 threes, had 13 points in the game. She was 5 for 6 from the free throw line, had a good night on Saturday for Gentry. Cannon Russell also had a good game. She finished with 12. She had a couple of threes, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Had 8 from Maddie McGowan, most of that in the first half. But the Leopardettes struggled with her on the bench a lot in that second half. She picked up that 4th foul there in the third quarter, and so that really hampered her there in that second half. They're going to have her tonight against Presley Johnson inside, and she's going to have to stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, that's paramount. And I think the biggest thing too, besides taking care of the ball, something that we can control is rebounds.
Yes.
Keep them off the offensive boards. That's another aspect of Lady Warrior basketball that they're really good at, is getting those offensive rebounds. So they're going to get, or they try to get 2 or 3 shots every time. They may not shoot a very good percentage, but they score a high percentage of times that they cross that half court with the ball. So keep them off the boards, rebound the basketball, take care of the basketball, and make some shots. And hopefully we can be in a tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Well, again, the Leopardettes are on the floor warming up right now to take that task on of playing the number 1 team in the state, Class 3A, the Washington Lady Warriors. And let's take a quick timeout here, and we'll come back and we'll kind of set the stage for this boys matchup tonight as well between the Lindsay Leopards and the Washington Warriors. We'll do that after this timeout. More of the First National Bank pregame from the Warrior Event Center here in Washington right after this on KBLP.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With 2 offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Back here in Washington, the Warrior Event Center, where it gets set for the Lindsay Leopardettes and the Washington Lady Warriors game to get underway here. Still about 4 minutes away from tip-off. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here alongside J.D. Scruggs, also Andrew ESP in line, Kevin Scruggs, Brianna Miller back at our studios in Lindsay. CeCe Lyon and Paige Sutherland round out our KBLPlive team. Pretty good team, if you ask me. But let's talk a little bit, Glenn, about the boys' game. This coming up, the Leopards coming off of that championship game against Plainview on Saturday night. That one was an exciting ball game, and the Leopards come away with an 8-point win, 58-50. The final score in that one had 14 points from Brody Ramming, 11 from Bryce Cater, the two players in double figures. Bryson Watts finished with 9, but the Leopards had a 16-point lead at one point in that ball game, and it was they were cruising. And then you get down to about 2 minutes to go in the ball game, and it's a tie game at 50.
Yeah, they actually took the lead there at 58-50. Or 58-40, 50-48.
They did. So, yeah, tied it at 46. I think that was the first time we tied it with 4:35 left. And then they came back and took the lead at 50-48. We tied it at 50, approximately 2 minutes to go in the ball game. And we go an 8-0 run to finish the game, all from the free throw line. 10 for 10 from the charity stripe in the fourth quarter. When it matters most, you got to hit free throws, and the Leopards did, and they pull off a big win against that Plainview team. And then you come into Washington, and you're going to take on a Warrior team that has not been as dominant as they have been in the past. They're always good, they're always competitive, and they're always tough to play, especially at home. They come in 4-6 on the season, still ranked number 17 in the state in Class 3A. But they are coming off of 3 straight losses against Pauls Valley, Blanchard, and John Marshall. But a couple of the guys that are returning from last year that the Leopards are going to have to keep an eye on. Of course, Mason Adams is one that has hit the Leopards hard in the last couple of times we've played them. And but they lose guys like Cash Andrews and Hayden Hicks and Tanya Chavara. Sam Hindenburg, there was a lot of those seniors that graduated. Andrew McCaleb, that really hurt the Leopards when we played them the last couple of years, and those seniors are now gone. So this is a little bit of a different team for the Leopards to face here, but they're always going to be tough.
Yeah, well, we lost a lot too.
True, that's true.
I would say, but looking at we've got the national anthem here, so.
Yep, they snuck it. They decided to just not run that last 2 minutes on the clock. So we're going to do the national anthem. We'll come back and get you your starting lineups and your tip-off right after this here on KBLP Live.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 4th. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call, 405-428-1198, and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
In our community, we believe in the power of unity and strength. Introducing the Pass Drug Free Coalition and a group of dedicated individuals committing to creating a drug-free environment. We work tirelessly to educate, empower, and support our community in the fight against drug abuse. Through preventions, programs, awareness campaigns, and partnership, we've made a significant impact. Join us in our mission to create a drug-free community together. We can make a difference. Visit our social media accounts or email us today to find out how you can get involved. Let's go, Leopards and Leopardettes.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
We are back in the Warrior Event Center here in Washington. Let's get to your starting lineups, and we'll start with, of course, the Leopardettes, who are the visiting team on the scoreboard. Number 1 is the junior Gentry Wilmot. Number 5 at forward will be Maddie McGowan. She's also a junior. Number 10 is junior Leslie Wilmot. At guard will be number 22. That is Cannon Russell. And then to round out the starting 5, a little change up here. Number 33, Brecken Klein. The sophomore gets to start tonight in place of Valenciano. And coach probably looking for some more height in there, the height that Klein can give you versus Aristay. So that is the reason for that change. The head coach of the Leopardettes, Brian Cater. He's assisted by Johnny Dodd. The Leopardettes come in 6-5 on the season. For the Washington Lady Warriors, they will start this way. Number 4 is Shelby Cavanis. She is a junior. Number 5 is Jaden Wells. Wells is just a sophomore. Number 23 is Kelby Beller. She's a handful for just about anybody. 24 is Presley Johnson, the big center, also a sophomore. And then number 25 is Brianna Lindert. Lindert is a 5'10 junior. The head coach for the Lady Warriors, Cale Simon, in his second season here at Washington. He's assisted by Cammie Beller, Amanda Timms, and Garrett Bilyeu. And again, the Lady Warriors come in 10-1 on the season, ranked number 1 in the state in Class 3A.
Yeah, it's going to be imperative for the Leopardettes to get off to a good start right here. On both ends of the floor, it's going to have to play a complete game here and get off to a good start and see if you can put some doubt in that number 1 team's mind.
So Lindert will be at the center circle against McGowan to get this one underway. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here. Glad you're with us here on KBLP Live for Lindsay Leopardette basketball. And into the backcourt, Linder controls it to Beller. Comes back over to the left side to Wells. She'll work to the top of the key 3-2 zone from the Leopardettes. Out to that left wing, and there's Klein's reach, nearly knocking it away from Cavanis. Working back to Beller left wing, skip it back to the right side. 3-ball on the way, but strong from Wells. Rebound from Cannon Russell.
Good start.
Russell to the high post to Leslie Wilmot. Waits for the cutters to come by, hands it to Gentry. It's knocked loose, And she tried to save it, but had her foot on the sideline when she did. The Leopardettes are going to start with a turnover.
Yeah, we got to be a little more careful with the ball. That was just a simple handoff, and let the Lady Warrior get her mitt in there and knock it away.
Sending back up to Cavanis. She'll set the offense. Johnson steps out, fires the three left wing. It's off the mark, but that is Beller who tips it back out. Here comes Cavanis down Main Street, and she'll miss the shot, but she will get fouled, and she'll get a chance to go shoot from the free throw line, and that one goes on number 33, Brecken Klein. It'll be her first, team's first in the quarter.
Yeah, and there's those offensive rebounds that we talked about in the pregame. You can't give them, chance after chance because they're just too good.
Cavanis nails the first of two free throws and got them both to give the Lady Warriors an early 2-0 lead here. Full court pressure. They'll trap. Gentry ahead to a wide open Cannon Russell. Lays it up and in and got the foul. As Linder chased her down the floor, got her from behind.
I think that was
they got Johnson with the foul. I'm sorry. That was on 24.
Yeah, I think that was Leslie Wilmot that heads up, seeing Cannon streaking down behind the defense right there, and makes the free throw for the early lead. Turn the lights out.
Left wing to Johnson, picked up by Leslie out into the corner. Comes back to Beller on the wings, looking at Cavanis at the high post. She'll swing it over to the right side to Wells instead. Cavanis back at the top of the key. Leopardettes stay in that 3-2 zone. Wells with it. Sends it back to Johnson to the short corner. Passes tipped by Gentry Wilmot. Turnover, Lady Warriors. Russell will circle it back out. McGowan has a wide open three. No. Johnson with the miss. And here comes Beller. Stops, top of the key, drives to the left elbow, dumps it to Cavanis. Back out to Beller. Three on the way from the left corner's off. And we're going to have a push off underneath on the Lady Warriors.
Good job. They do that a lot. Even on that offensive rebound, they went up over the back on us. So
Linder picks up her first, team second. Again, this full court pressure now looks more like a man. Now Beller will come trap. Got it away to Leslie. Ahead to Brecken. Klein will get across his half line. Sends it back up to Leslie between the circles. She'll hand it back to Klein. Klein at the free throw line. Tried to hand it to Gentry and nearly got it stolen again.
Yeah, you can tell that they've practiced defending that handoff.
And they also are going to pick up a third team foul on the first personal for Jaden Wells. And that will get number 21, Lainey Gay, the sophomore, in for the Lady Warriors. Lindert will check out. Leopardettes get it to Russell in the backcourt. 3-2 Leopardettes, 5:50 left to go here in the first quarter. Russell on the dribble. Up against Wells, comes to Klein on the right side, looking at McGowan. Can't get it to her. Now they finally do. McGowan turns to her right, left, back to the right, and can't get enough English on that one to get it in there. And they're going to say it's off the Leopardettes on the rebound.
Oh, I thought it was going to crawl over that rim.
I did too. It was just hanging there. Here comes Beller. Her team down by one. Cavanis will set up at the high post. Now she'll pull back out. Wells right wing. Gives it back to Beller on the wing. Back up top to Beller. Johnson now out between the circles. Back to Cavanis left wing, and we're going to have a timeout called by Coach Simon. I think he's not happy with the movement of the offense there. 3-2 Leopardettes. We've got 5:09 left in the first. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll come back to Washington after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay-owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 PSI, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
3-2, Leopardettes on top. 5:09 left to go here in the first quarter. Lady Warrior basketball out of the timeout. Johnson will get it to Beller. She'll go right back. Oh, stolen away by Klein. What anticipation there. Ahead to Russell, over to Klein, lobbed it back, and had to turn it right back over. Got in too big of a hurry there and cost them. Johnson to Beller, left corner three on the way. Missed her last one from there, misses that one too. There's nearly a tip to herself for Gay, but she ends up knocking it out of bounds.
They have taken 4 shots. All 4 of them have been threes.
Yeah.
And they've missed all 4.
Missed all 4 of them.
Yeah.
So Leopardettes hanging on to that 3-2 lead. They bring the ball in. There's the trap. Got it to Gentry. Across the timeline to McGowan. McGowan takes it all the way down the left side, stripped from behind, but out of bounds. It will be Leopardette basketball.
Yeah, good find right there. If we can keep breaking that press like that, it's going to bode very well for us down.
Oh, I agree. Tonight. They've had some good looks off of that, and now we're going to get an offensive foul called on a moving screen. That'll be
Cannon Russell.
Russell picks up her first, team second. So Lady Warriors with the basketball. Cavanis looks to penetrate, sends it to Wells. Left side, Beller. Back up top to Wells. Over to Johnson. Cavanis now on the wing. Back to Johnson between the circles. Turns down the shot, drives the lane. Floater will finally drop for the first field goal for the Lady Warriors. 4-3 Washington on top by 1. 4:05 left to go here in the first. Gentry.
Hey, you don't see that often. They got out of their press.
They did. And then nearly stole the ball. Leslie into the lane, sends it out to McGowan on the wing, left wing. She'll drive in, sends it back over to Gentry on the baseline. She can't get around Cavanis. And we're going to get a timeout call by Coach Cater to save that possession before something bad happened there. 4-3, Lady Warriors by 1. 3:46 left in the first. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We're back in Washington right after this on your sports leader, KBLP Live.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Pauls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
Back here in Washington, Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank here or in Lindsay. We're not in Lindsay right now. But Leopardettes down by 1. But Glenn, I tell you, I'm impressed with what they've been doing here early. They forced a couple of turnovers. They've come up with some good boards, and we've been able to break the press just about every trip down the floor.
Yeah, we've done 2 of those keys pretty well. We haven't shot the ball very well, but breaking the press, that's a huge mental advantage, I think, because Washington leans on that press so much to get turnovers. If they're not being able to do that, that's got to work on them a little bit.
Flying the inbounds for the Leopardettes on their own baseline. Lobbed to McGowan. Back up top to Russell. Gentry drives the lane. Shot is blocked by Cavanis, though. Loose ball in the hands of Jaden Wells. Beller rushes down. Johnson for 3 left side. That's short. Rebound for Cannon Russell. Turned it over, though, and Johnson misses another shot. Gentry Wilmot with that rebound. She'll take it against the double team. Nice strong drive down the left side of the lane for Gentry Wilmot.
With the left hand, that's impressive.
5-4 Leopardettes by 1. We approach 3 minutes left. Johnson's going to keep shooting that 3, and that's fine. She nails that one. Makes it 7-5 Lady Warriors.
Yeah, they've taken 8 shots. Johnson's taken 5 of them.
So Russell on the handle. Leslie at the top of the key. Goes to McGowan behind a double screen. 3 ball on the way from Maddie, won't drop. Leslie tips the rebound, but it'll be grabbed up there by Jaden Wells. Beller ahead on the right wing. Wells back over to Johnson. She's going to take another 3, and that one's good. That's why she's taking them all.
Yeah.
10-5 Lady Warriors. Couple of threes from Presley Johnson has opened up a 6-point lead. Excuse me, a 5-point lead. Klein picked up by Beller. Gets a screen from Leslie, got knocked down, and Klein takes it down the lane, lays it up and in. Nice recognition from Klein to realize she had the lane and take it.
Yeah, a good strong drive right there from the sophomore.
Cavanis attacks, sends it out to Johnson, left wing 3 on the way, and she can't go 3 for 3, misses that one. And McGowan tips the rebound out to Russell. Russell gets it back from Klein between the circles. 1:40 left here in the first. Russell with Johnson on her. McGowan finally breaks out left wing. Picked up out there by Elaney Gay. They work it back around. Russell almost had a look at 3 inside. McGowan with the height advantage. Got it! Maddie McGowan for 2. It's 10-9. Leopardettes trail by 1. We got 1:20 left here in the first. Beller again attacks, sends it out to the right side. Wells. Cavanis drives the lane. Scoop shot up and good. Shelby Cavanis' first field goal.
Yeah, you can't let her hit a steam downhill. She's tough, left or right-handed.
Russell will bring it across. We hit a minute left here in the first. Russell wants to attack, and we're going to get a 5-second count. 5 turnovers on the Leopardettes. Number 22, Daphne Palumbo checks in for the Lady Warriors. Number 13 is Addie Lanham, the sophomore, who also checks in during that timeout. And number 24, Eris De Valenciano, the senior, checks in for the Leopardettes. Johnson down to the short corner.
Ooh.
Underneath.
Palumbo gets her shot blocked right there by Maddie, just swatted easily. And then gets the rebound, too.
Valenciano stands with it right wing, looking for McGowan. They'll lob it into the lane to her. She'll turn to that right hand, does the contact. She'll go to the free throw line. And they will get 22, Daphne Palumbo, the freshman, with that one. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Lady Warriors in the quarter. 27 seconds left, but McGowan at the line for 2 to cut into that 3-point lead. And Maddie nails the first one. Makes it 12-10. One more free throw still to come here for the 5'10 junior. She got them both. She missed her first 4 in that game on Saturday and then hit 2 more later, but starts off good today. Beller's going to just dribble out near the half line, run it down for a final shot here. Clock hits 15. Number 11 is Emery Massey. I missed her checking in for the Lady Warriors. Beller works to the left wing, back out to Johnson. Left corner, 3 on the way. It's short. She got her own rebound, though, but got tripped. Headed in, and see here they're going to call the foul on. It'll be Cannon.
Yep, she tripped her.
Her second. Johnson to inbounds. Still trying to find somebody. Gets it to the left elbow, and the shot from Massey is off the mark. The Leopardettes down by just 1 at the end of one. 12-11. Lady Warriors on top. Send it over to JD. We'll have a timeout. We'll come back with the second quarter right after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is being presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When in need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
Leopardettes will have the basketball to start the second quarter. They trail by one. 12-11 our score. Russell will get the inbounds from Valenciano in the backcourt. And she is picked up back there by Massey. McGowan at the high post. The backdoor cut from Gentry Wilmot, blocked by Johnson, though.
No, it was good defense. She didn't overreact up there. And
good hustle there from Gentry Wilmot, tied up. Daphne Palumbo underneath the basket, but the possession arrow in the direction of Washington this time. So Beller on the baseline to bring it in. She'll get it into Palumbo, out to Massey, behind the intended receiver of Lanham, but Beller was right there to grab it. Johnson splits a double team, gets into the lane, gets it back up top, over to Beller left wing. She drives into the lane. The floater is up and good for Kelby Beller.
She's too good. Let her get in the lane like that. She's just really athletic.
14-11, Lady Warriors by 3. Not quite a minute gone here in the second quarter. McGowan creates some space but left it short. Rebound Palumbo. Here comes Beller down that left side. Johnson left corner, drives the baseline, dumps it inside. Palumbo throws it way off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. That'll be the fourth turnover on the Lady Warriors. So Leopardette basketball, the press is back. McGowan will get the inbounds. Sends it to the direction of Valenciano, and now they'll back out of it. And Gentry Wilmot will bring it up for the Leopardettes. She is picked up out there by Lanham. And we're going to get a two-hand check from Lanham. Her first. It'll be the team's first in the second quarter. So Valenciano to inbounds. Russell will go get it into the backcourt. And she is picked up by Massey as she crosses the timeline. McGowan out top of the key, hands it off to Gentry. Gentry fires a three straight away off the back iron, no good. And the rebound will go out of bounds. But that was a nice look for Gentry Wilmot. I like how her confidence is getting better and better on offense.
Yeah, she scored in double figures in probably the last 4 or 5 ball games easily. And so need her to step up tonight.
Cavaness back in the ball game, up top to Beller. Double high post, back to Cavaness, drives in, steps around McGowan, lays it up and in. That's too easy.
Yeah.
The Cavaness with 5 in the ball game now, and it's a 16-11 5-point lead for the Lady Warriors. We've got 6 minutes left here in the second quarter. Back to McGowan at the high post. She'll turn, takes it down the right side of the lane, spins left, goes to that left hook. Can't get it over the top of the rim, but she will get contact from Palumbo for her second personal and the second team foul in the quarter.
I think she surprised Palumbo going back to her left. She's been going to her left shoulder and to her right hand, and then that time mixed it up and went to her right shoulder and left hand. So
Maddie at the line, drains that one, pulls the Leopardettes back within 4. Although they did not put it on the scoreboard. Now they put that one up there, unless I'm wrong on the score. Yeah, they missed a free throw there somewhere. And out of bounds, and
they're going to call a foul on
Gentry Wilmot. That'll be her first, team's first here in the quarter. Yeah. And they're not. Yeah, they put it up there. Out into the corner for Lanham. Underneath, shot will not drop. Leopardettes with the rebound for Leslie Wilmot.
Yeah, that's Linder's first shot. She missed it.
Russell from the free throw line nails it. She's got 5, and the Leopardettes are back within 1. 5:19 left in the first half. Timeout, Washington. We'll take it with them. We'll come back to the Warrior Event Center after this. You're watching live coverage of Leopardette basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
A small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project. First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
5:19 left to go here in the first half. By the way, as a reminder, don't forget, we'll be back home at Leopard Arena Friday night to face Pauls Valley. The pie and cake auction for the Lindsay Athletic Booster Club is that night. So make your plans to be there for that coming up on Friday night. We'll keep announcing that as we go throughout the nights, but make sure you plan to be there for that. Left wing is Lanham. Skips it back over to Wells, who's back in the ball game. They'll lend it back up to Cavanis. She tries to drive in on Leslie, cut off. Back over to Lanham. Her three from the left wing is up and good for Addie Lanham. Puts it back up to a 4-point Lady Warrior lead. Just under 5 to go here in the first half. Valenciano gets it right wing. Cuts, goes back door, takes it all the way to the rack. Can't get it to go down, but she'll draw the contact from Wells. Jaden's second, team's third here in the second quarter, and Valenciano to the free throw line. And that one will not drop for Arisday. I was fixing to say the Leopardettes are 5 for 5 at the line, and I'm glad I didn't say it. I shouldn't have thought it either.
The mental broadcast jinx.
Missed them both. Rebound pulled down by Brianna Lindert. Here comes Cavanis. Races down, sends it to Lanham in the left corner. Skip it all the way back over to the right side. That is number 15's Jaden Taylor who's in the ball game. The runner down the lane for Cavanis won't go, but there's Lindert with the rebound and the putback.
That's how she gets her points right there. You got to keep her off of the boards.
6-point Lady Warrior lead, 21-15. Leslie Wilmot sends it back over right side. Valenciano. Russell wide open three won't go, but a good block out underneath for Gentry Wilmot. Gets it to Leslie. Leslie with the reverse layup is up and good. And that's all from that great offensive board in there from Gentry. 21-17, Leopardettes back within 4. 3:50 left in the half. Taylor with it, back up top to Cavanis. Left side to Lanham, back to Cavanis. Reverses, comes back down, goes to Lindert, short corner. Jumper from there, off the mark. Backside rebound for Cannon Russell. She'll bring it up against Massey. Gets it to Valenciano left wing. Around the screen from Leslie. Down the right side of the lane. Scoop shot rejected by Cavanis. A lot of contact there, but they don't call anything. They're going to just say it's out of bounds off of Cavanis.
Yeah, good. I love this offense that we're running. A lot of downhill, getting to the paint, and that's why we've shot 7 free throws.
Gentry to inbound, still looking, finally gets it to Russell, and Russell triple teamed, and she will get contact and head to the free throw line. And that will be on number 15, Jaden Taylor. Her first is the team's 4th here in the quarter. And Cannon Russell back to the free throw line. She's got 5 points in this first half. And that rebound skips out no good.
Boy, you put a good G.
I guess I did. Certainly was not intentional. Missed them both. Cavanis will go track down the rebound for the Lady Warriors. She'll race to the left side of the lane. Inside, Landert turns around and got the shooter's roll. 23-17. Leopardettes back down by 6. Approach 3 minutes left here in the first half. And Gentry dribbled it off of her foot, and she'll end up getting tied up. And the possession arrow goes to the Lady Warriors. That's now 7 turnovers on the Leopardettes. And Beller and Johnson return along with Jaden Wells. Beller will bring it up. Left side, Johnson. Back up top to Beller. Over the right side for Wells. Work it back around to Johnson to Cavanis, left elbow. Drives the lane. Didn't get it to drop. McGowan with the rebound for the Leopardettes. Leslie to Gentry. She'll cross the timeline with it in front of Johnson. And timeout called by Coach Cater with 2:30 left to go here in the first half. 23-17. The Leopardettes trail by 6. We're back after this timeout. You're listening to Leopardette Basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay! For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards!
$2:30 left to go here in the half. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake here in Washington. The Leopardettes trail by 6. 23-17 the score, but the Leopardettes do have the ball coming out of the timeout. Gentry Wilmot gets it into backcourt to Russell. She'll bring it up on Wells. Goes left, gets it to Leslie out near the half line or the sideline over there. Has Johnson bugging her. McGowan gets it, comes back over to Gentry between the circles, inside to Leslie, turns around, double teamed, and I think they're going to get Lindert on the backside coming in.
Yep.
That's her second, 5th team foul in the quarter, so the Leopardettes in the double bonus for the final 2:14 of this quarter. And Leslie Wilmot heads to the free throw line for the first time tonight.
She's going to make these.
I agree. Obviously, we need one of us know what we're talking about.
We were trying to get a little positive
You're trying to break
vibe.
that curse that I put on there. Lindert will check out with those 2 fouls.
Let's reverse curse. That's 5 in a row that Lindsay's missed.
Yeah, there you go. That worked.
There we go.
Got it.
Reverse curse.
3 in the ball game for Wilmot. Makes it a 5-point Lady Warrior lead at 23-18. Cavanis drives down. Stolen away, though. Gentry Wilmot with the steal. She'll push it out to that right wing. Comes up. Russell for 3. No. Leslie Wilmot. And she'll get whistled up over the back for that rebound. Her first, but team's second.
I used to tell my players, that's Cannon's fault. She should have made that shot.
Should have made the shot, exactly.
Yeah.
Cavanis to Wells, left wing, back inside to Beller. Gets inside, triple team, can't get the shot to go, and McGowan will claim it for the Leopardettes, even though she's double teamed under there. She finally gets it out there to Leslie. He'll give it back to Russell.
Yeah, that was a little aggressive right there to go up against a triple team by Beller there.
Gallen turns around, gives it to Klein, who's back in for the Leopardettes. Leslie, the dribble handoff intended for Gentry, and they're going to get Cavanis with the foul there.
Leslie
tried to get around that screen. Yep.
So
Cavanis first, and Leslie took a pretty good shot right there. She's going to take her time getting to the line.
Where she made her last one.
It's true. Officials check in with Leslie, make sure everything's good. 2 shots coming up here for Leslie Wilmot, and she knocks that one down. Leopardettes back within 4, can make it a 1-possession game here with 1:22 left in the half if she can get this one to drop in. But it's too strong, and the rebound is pulled down by Laney Gay. Beller takes it coast to coast, had her shot blocked by McGowan, but the loose ball ended up in Gay's hands, and she put it up and in. Back to a 6-point game, 25-19. We've got just right at a minute left to go here in the first half. Klein inside to McGowan. Again goes to that left shoulder, but came in and stripped away by Wells. Beller takes it all the way down, double team, sends it out to Johnson. Left side 3 on the way, won't drop. McGowan, jump ball as she reached up over Gay, used that height advantage, and the Leopardettes will get the possession arrow there.
Yeah, good job of getting a hold of that, because Maddie definitely didn't have possession or position. So we were fortunate to be able to tie that one up.
Leslie Wilmot checks out for the Leopardettes. Number 23, Chloe Ince, the senior, will check in for her. And subs in for the Lady Warriors as well. Aubrey Clary, number 14, the freshman, is in for them. I think Massey has returned. Ince gets the basketball. Picked up by Johnson. The double team comes, and they're going to say it is off of Ince, out of bounds. The Leopardettes with their 9th turnover now in the half. And Beller and Wells are going to return as Coach Simon going defense for offense here. 38 seconds left. Probably would hold this for 1 shot if I was guessing. And Beller over to Cavanis. 30 seconds left. Back to Beller. Back to Cavanis. Attacks in the lane. Scoop shot won't drop. McGowan tips the rebound. Ince comes up with it. Gentry drives all the way down. Takes Cavanis to the baseline right side. And then she'll pull it back out. Give it to Klein. Klein hands back off to Russell. 6 seconds left. Back to McGowan. McGowan drives down, puts up a shot at the buzzer, and it won't drop. But I tell you what, that's a pretty good first half for the Leopardettes. They have hung tough. They are in this ball game, down by 6 at halftime to the number 1 team in the state in Class 3A, the Washington Lady Warriors, who lead 25-19 at halftime. We'll send it back over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with your officially unofficial stats from the first half and more from the Warrior Event Center right after this on KBLP Live.
For over 68 years, Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, Oklahoma, has been serving families in the area during their greatest time of need, the loss of a loved one. We treat each family as if they were our own and consider it a true calling to minister to each and every family that calls upon us. We don't take caring for your loved one and your family lightly. Your care is important to us. Call on us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, where our staff can assist your family with immediate need with the loss of a loved one, pre-need arrangement planning, pre-need burial insurance, along with questions regarding funeral burial trust accounts, Veterans Administration, and Social Security benefits questions. Myself, John W. Williams, Teresa, and Claudia are well experienced in these areas and will be more than happy to assist you in any way we can. Winans Funeral Home in Maysville, where you are family.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come by our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years. Come see us if you're looking for a different banking experience. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. At American, we are Leopards supporting other Leopards.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company. We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
We're back here at halftime, the First National Bank halftime show. The Leopardettes trails the Lady Warriors of Washington 25-19 here at halftime. Looking at our officially unofficial numbers from the first half, Presley Johnson leads the way for the Lady Warriors. She's got 8 all in that first quarter after she went 2 for 2. 2 straight trips down the floor with 3-point baskets, but ended up with 8 in the first half. 6 from Shelby Cavanis. 4 from Brianna Lindert, 3 from Addie Lanham, and then 2 apiece from Lainey Gay and Kelby Beller rounds out the scoring for the Lady Warriors. They went 2 for 2 from the free throw line. For the Leopardettes, they are led in this first half by Maddie McGowan. She has 6 in the first half, 5 from Cannon Russell, then 4 from Leslie Wilmot, 2 from Gentry Wilmot, and also 2 from Brecken Klein. All the scoring for the Leopardettes, they were 7 of 13 from the free throw line. Leopardettes with a 1-rebound advantage, 12-11 in that first half, but the Leopardettes with 9 turnovers in the first half, 5 on the Lady Warriors, and so I think the Leopardettes are in good shape here, but at the same time, we're going to have to improve on something here. Glenn will kind of tell us why when we get to these numbers.
Yeah, for Washington, they are 7 for 18 from 2-point range, 3 for 11 from 3-point range, for a total of 10 for 29, 34%. But, you know, I think the biggest thing, the most impressive thing is holding Kelby Beller to 2 points.
Exactly.
I like that. She is 1 for 5 from the floor, but whenever you can keep her under control, then that bodes well for your team. For the Leopardettes, shot really well from 2-point range, 6 for 12 for 50% from 2-point range, but 0 for 5 from 3-point range for a total of 6 for 17 for 35%. But, you know, that there's the difference. We've shot 13 free throws. That kind of lowers the number. We took 17 shots. They took 29. free throws play a part of that, where we shot 13 free throws. They shot 2, but, we're going to have to take care of the basketball. 4 possessions difference in the turnovers. And 4 possessions, how many points is that? That's at least 8 points if you score every time down. And so taking care of the basketball and make those free throws. We started off really well, made our first 5, then we missed 5 in a row, and then we finish 2 for 3 on our last 3 attempts. But, as a very intelligent Andrew Lyons pointed out, if we make all our free throws, it's a tie ball game. Because we were 7 for 13 from the free throw line.
Very true. Again, it's 25-19. Lady Warriors with the lead, and Lady Warriors also get the ball to start the third quarter. So Leopardette defense will have to come out right off the bat and be strong and ready to go. Again, a reminder, we'll be back home at Leopard Arena Friday night. The Panthers and Lady Panthers from Pauls Valley will be in the house. But that is the pie and cake auction, and you have not, if you've not ever experienced that, you're missing out. But it is the number 1 fundraiser for the Booster Club every year for the money that they raise from that, and it is a lot of fun to watch the bidding wars and the things that go on in that. And I've said this, I've been doing this, Glenn, for 20-something years. And every year I am amazed at the support and the money that the community of Lindsay and the surrounding area, for that matter, will give to that Booster Club on that pie and cake auction. The money they raise there just I've been to some schools and done some ball games where they'll do a pie and cake auction, and we'll sell 1 pie or 1 cake or one bunch of muffins or something, and one sale will be more than what a lot of schools get for their whole auction.
Yeah, and those start off the year, taxes are coming up. Of course, this won't go on your 2023 taxes, but those donations are tax deductible. I remember we played Purcell last year, and it was the cake and pie auction because my dentist is from Purcell, and she was there, and I was trying. I mean, who better to
get all them cavities and then come see me.
Right. It's a money. You're going to get your money back in cavities, and she wouldn't buy me anything.
I couldn't believe that.
So yep. I know. But anyway,
you probably still owe her money from the last time you went to see her. That's why.
No, I got good dental insurance. Yeah, they see me come in. They see cha-ching.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, that is your First National Bank halftime show, and again, the Leopardettes trail by 6 here at halftime, and we're just about ready to get this third quarter underway. Greg Peary, Glenn Shoemake, J.D. Scruggs, Andrew ESPN Lyon, and Kevin Scruggs, all here at Warrior Event Center in Washington. Brianna Miller back at our studios in Lindsay. Appreciate everything she does. Getting the FM side of things working for us. For those that can't watch the live stream, you can always pick us up at 105.1 FM, KBLP. Also, anywhere in the world, if you've got internet, you can also listen to us on the radio as well, KBLPlive.com.
Yeah, we've had people from outside the country watch us.
Yep.
So
YouTube. Yep. Check us out, KBLP Live. Like and subscribe. That way you'll know when we're on the air and get ready to go. Speaking of getting ready to go, we are. Beller will get the inbounds from Johnson. The starting 5 back out for both teams, except that Valenciano is in there in place of Klein for the Leopardettes. Cavanis on the dribble. Leopardettes stay in that 3-2 zone. Back up top to Wells. Back over to Johnson, right wing. Looks to drive in. Flips it all the way back over to Cavanis on the skip pass. Into the left corner for Beller. Back to Cavanis at the free throw line. Drives the left side of the lane. Scoop shot won't go. Linder can't come up with a rebound, but Valenciano does. And here come the Leopardettes as Russell will bring it up for Lindsay.
Yeah, it was a good job of getting a rebound from Lindertz. So
Gentry Wilmot stands with it right wing, trying to get Valenciano to the top of the key. She does. Hands to McGowan right wing. Back to Leslie between the circles. The back door for Russell. She'll come back and grab it. Wells stays right with her step for step. Comes back to Gentry at the top of the key. Pass was tipped, but Gentry comes away with it. Back to McGowan. They're going to say she traveled with it. Drug that pivot foot before she got the dribble down. 10th turnover on the Leopardettes.
Yeah, and we talked about at halftime, you're going to have to limit those turnovers if you want to have a chance here this second half.
Beller brings it up, sends it over on that left side to Cavanagh. She'll work back over top of the key, give it back to Beller. Back over to Johnson, way out on that left side. Skip it back to Beller. Drives into the lane, sends it back out to Wells. Right corner three from Wells is up and good. Her first basket of the game, but it makes it a 9-point Washington lead now at 28-19. Beller all over Gentry in the backcourt, and Gentry loses it out of bounds, so can't get a whistle there, but we'll get our 11th turnover out of it. And a timeout call by Coach Cater. It's obvious that Coach Simon said, let's turn up the defense, and they forced 2 turnovers now on the Leopardettes. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. We're back to Washington after this. The live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
El Unico Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
It'll be Lady Warrior basketball after 2 straight turnovers from the Leopardettes. 6:20 left to go here in the third. It's 28-19 Lady Warriors. Beller will bring it up. Lob it all the way down to the backside for Johnson, and too tall for Johnson. I didn't think you could do that, but that'll go as the 6th turnover on the Lady Warriors. And now here's the full court pressure again from Washington. The Leopardettes need to break. Gentry looking for an inbound. Again, Wells all over Russell. They're not calling anything. Pass is tipped by Wells. McGowan comes up with it, gets it ahead to Russell. Valenciano back to Russell. 12-footer doesn't drop.
Rushed that one a little bit.
Beller comes down with a miss. She'll race the other way. Spin move. Sends it up top to Cavanagh. She'll drive the left side of the lane. Sticks through a double team. Oh, nice job. Cannon Russell picks up the charge on Shelby Cavanagh. That'll be Cavanagh's second.
Cavanagh has got to be left-handed.
Yeah.
She goes left all the time.
Every time.
Yep.
Russell gets the inbounds. And she cannot get away, and it's going to be another turnover. They will not call that contact. Cannon's pleading her case there. But Wells is just blanketing her every time she gets the ball. Linder in the lane, too strong, got her own miss. That one won't go. McGowan comes away with that rebound. That's her 7th rebound. Russell to Valenciano around the Wilmot screen, who got run over down the lane. Gentry Wilmot. She'll get to go to the free throw line. The foul on Lady Warriors goes on Cavanagh, and that'll be her 3rd. Second team foul, but 2 free throws here for Gentry Wilmot. Her first trip to the line tonight. And that one does everything but go down.
Yeah.
Second free throw coming up for the junior, and that one won't drop either. 28-19, Lady Warriors still with a 9-point lead. 5:15 left to go here in the third. Wells down to the short corner to Linder. She goes baseline, sends it over to Johnson. Left corner 3 on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound is tipped, batted out, but Johnson has it. Steps through, throws it off the glass, missed bad, and they're going to say that one should have been off of Linder, in my opinion, but they're going to give it to the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, I thought that was off of Lindard as well.
Beller drives in, off the glass, too strong. Loose ball corralled by Valenciano. Beller all over her. She finally gets it away to Russell. Russell races up the floor,
Gets away from Wells long enough to get across the timeline.
Yeah, we need to get a shot here. They have taken 7 shots this quarter. We've taken 1.
Oh, what a feed to Valenciano, but it was under the basket and went right off the bottom of the rim. Rebound came down to Beller. Down the left side of the lane for Beller. She lays it up and in. That's her second basket of the game. But a 5-0 run here makes it 30-19. 11-point lead for the Lady Warriors. McGowan hounded by Lindert. She'll get it away to to Gentry, who works around a screen from Leslie. Hand back to Valenciano. It's not loose. Ahead to Cavanis. The run-out layup is up and good for Cavanis. 13 turnovers on the Leopardettes, and the points off of them will not be a pretty number if we had that. 13-point Lady Warrior lead. It's a 7-0 run to start this quarter. Russell to Leslie in the right corner. Back to Russell on the right wing. McGowan trying to post Lindard up inside. Now Russell's got a count going, got to get something going here. She does, gets into the lane. Left-hander too short. Lindard with the rebound, and they're going to now call the foul on Russell. It's third on Cannon, and the first team foul in the quarter on the Leopardettes. Brecken Klein back in the ball game for the Leopardettes to replace Valenciano. Beller will walk it up for the Lady Warriors. They've got the ball in a 13-point lead. Wells all the way back up to Beller. Sends it back over to Wells. She sends the back corner for Johnson. Got around everybody, put it up and in. They set that screen on the backside with Cavanis to get Johnson that short corner look.
Yeah, screen the zone look right there. Worked really well for him.
McGowan for 3 off the back rim, but Russell tracks down the rebound. She takes Wells into the lanes. The free throw line jumper won't drop for Gentry, but Leslie comes up with that rebound. And there's the height of Linder knocking down a pass that would have been an easy basket underneath. 14 turnovers on the Leopardettes. Johnson for 3, no. Rebound loose. Leslie comes away with it. Russell pushes it up. Leopardettes are down by 15. Need to get something going here. We've been held scoreless. We're nearly 6 minutes into this quarter. McGowan for 3. Got it! Russell gets shoved to the floor, and there's not a whistle, but McGowan does hit the 3 to finally get something on the board for the Leopardettes. Cavanis. Wells underneath Lindert. Great defense from Gentry, but Lindert backed up and nailed it anyway. They did finally call the foul there. Foul on Wells is her third, and the third team foul. Lindert and Wells check out. Massey returns. Ahead to Russell. She races up against Massey. Stops right wing, pulls it back up to the top of the key. Works left around a screen from Klein. Leslie up top to Gentry to McGowan. McGowan into the lane, spins, goes left hand. Missed it wide, but the foul called on Gay. Well, it should be the first on Gay, but that is the fourth team foul on the Lady Warriors. So McGowan to the line. She has 9 points in the ball game after that 3 she just hit, but she can't get that free throw to drop. Leopardettes have missed 3 straight free throws here in this quarter. And may get 4. I couldn't even reverse it. And that's Leslie battling Massey down there, which again I thought was off the foot of Massey, but they're going to give it to the Lady Warriors. Beller brings it up with 1:25 left to go in the quarter. Leopardettes down by 14. Beller sends it to Johnson, tipped by Wilmot. Leslie knocked it loose, but Johnson came up with it, but Russell did get that steal. That's the 7th turnover on the Lady Warriors. Russell to McGowan. Around the screen from Leslie. Back to Gentry. Gentry drives around, hands it to Russell. Russell out to McGowan. 3 ball from the right wing from McGowan won't drop. Rebound underneath, though, for Gay. And Johnson has her shot partially blocked there, but it'll be a foul as well. Johnson will go to the line as McGowan picks up just her first personal. Only the second team foul in the quarter with 47 seconds left to the end of the third. Johnson knocks that one down, her first trip to the line tonight. She's got 11 in the ball game. Lady Warrior lead back up to 15. Russell checks out for the Leopardettes. And number 25, Marisol Hernandez, the freshman, checks in. Johnson goes 2 for 2 at the line, and then she will check out of the ball game. Addie Lanham is back in for Washington. 38-22. Leopardettes down by 16. McGowan against the full court pressure. Ahead to Gentry. Got around the screen from Hernandez. 2-on-2 break. Leslie from Gentry up off the glass. Cannot get it to go in, but she will go to the line. Lanham picks up her second. 15 foul in the quarter, and it'll be Leslie Wilmot at the line. This will be her 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one's too strong. Free throws, free throws, free throws.
Yes.
0 for 5 in this quarter from the line. That one did drop. She's now 3 for 6 at the free throw line. It's a 15-point Lady Warrior lead. 35 seconds left. Cavanis looks to drive in, cut off by Hernandez. Back over on the right side to Clary. Back up to Cavanis. They'll pull it out for one shot. Clary gets it back over to Cavanis. Down to 20 seconds before the end of the third. Down to 12, 11, and at 10, they're going to go into motion. Cavanis looking to go that left side again. Sends it out into the corner to Lanham. Back to Cavanis. The floater down the baseline off the side of the backboard, no good. And the rebound was pulled down by Massey, but she can't get the shot off again. And the Leopardettes outscored by 9 in that quarter. 23-38. The Leopardettes down by 15 at the end of 3. We'll send it back to JD. Come back with the fourth quarter after this timeout. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
Leopardette basketball to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 15 to the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, bad quarter, that third quarter. You know, unfortunate that it had to happen right then, but, you know, you're still in the game. You're just going to have to take it one possession at a time.
Gentry gets it from McGowan on the handoff, comes back to Russell left side. Russell works back to the top of the key. And that should have been a reach-in right there. They didn't call that either. Gentry goes back down to the baseline. McGowan from 12 got it. 25-38. Leopardettes. Now you need stops. String together some stops with some baskets, and you're right back in this thing.
Right.
Beller into the left corner, Lanham for three. That skips out, no good. Rebound tipped out by McGowan into the hands of Gentry Wilmot. She'll cross the timeline, give it back to McGowan, top of the key, inside to Leslie. Lost it, but got it back, hands it to Russell. Russell drives to that right elbow, then circles back out to the wing. Back to the high post for McGowan. She'll hand it to Hernandez. Tried to go back out to Leslie, and it's stolen away by Lanham. Leslie gives chase, and she'll foul Lanham. Not let her get that shot up. Make her earn them from the free throw line. That's what my coach always said. So Leslie Wilmot picks up.
It was a pretty aggressive foul. They were fortunate they didn't get maybe an intentional or flagrant or.
But Lanham steps to the free throw line, knocks that one down.
They are 5 for 5 from the free throw line. At some point,
they got to miss one. You think?
No,
not yet.
Let's try
45, 15-point lead. Ahead to Russell. She gets away from Lanham, gets it out to Hernandez, who fires the three off the back rim. Rebound Beller. She'll take it up against Gentry. Missed the shot bad, but there's Lindert with the rebound. Out to Johnson. Johnson looks to drive in. She misses it badly, and Gentry comes up with that one. And then we'll get a reach-in foul on Brianna Lindert. And that'll be her third. First team foul in the quarter on the Lady Warriors. Gentry, inbounds intended for McGowan, but knocked out of bounds. So Gentry will try it this time in front of the Lady Warrior bench. She's got Leslie on the backside. She'll come to Russell, though. Russell will race Massey down the floor. 6:15 left in the ball game. 15-point Lady Warrior lead. McGowan left wing. Up top, Gentry. Takes it down the lane, left it short, got her own miss, and put that one back in.
Now get a stop right here. Get it down to single digits, see what happens.
Johnson has it right wing into the right corner to Lanham. She'll try to go baseline, and blocking foul called on Maddie McGowan. Her second, team second. Beller on the baseline to inbounds. Johnson breaks out to the right corner, sends it to Massey, back out to Beller. Her three from the right corner is off the top of the backboard, right into the hands of Lindert. That shot won't drop either. The Leopardettes end up clearing each other out from underneath to let Massey have an easy one. Back to a 15-point game, 42-27. The Leopardettes are matching them here, but at some point you got to get some stops.
Yeah, you can't give them three shots. A possession right there, and they're going to eventually make one of them.
There's Valenciano back in the ball game. McGowan tries a three from the right wing. It's short. Leslie Wilmot tips it back out to her. We got McGowan underneath, sends it out to Gentry. Gentry from the left corner won't drop. And rebound loose underneath, corralled by Lindert. Under 5 left in the ball game now. Right side down. Oh, great play from Gentry. Just could not come up with that. Anticipated that pass intended for Lindert and could not grab it. Beller sends it up top. They go right back to Beller in the corner. She'll drive inside, lay it off the glass and in. Too easy.
Yep.
44-27, and Russell lost it. Massey has it. Takes it in against Gentry and puts it up and in. 46-27, the lead grows to 19 now as Leslie Wilmot will bring it up to 4 against Johnson. Flips it to McGowan on the left wing. She'll work across the top of the key, and there's another steal. And Massey lays in another one. And we had it down to 13 And now it's 21, 8 straight points for Lady Warriors. 4:08 left in the ball game. Let's take a timeout. We'll come back to Washington after this. Live coverage of Leopardette basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
.408 left in the ball game, and the Lady Warriors have outscored the Leopardettes 10-4 in this quarter, but they now have a 21-point lead at 48-27. And Glenn's really just been turnovers and no stops.
Yes. And too many offensive rebounds. You're giving them multiple shots at it when they come down, and then the live ball turnovers where they get runouts and get layups just have come at an inopportune time here for the Leopardettes.
Klein has checked in for the Leopardettes. They'll get it ahead to Russell on the run out, but she's out of bounds. 17 turnovers in the ball game, 8 in this half for the Leopardettes, and that's really been the story so far here in this second half. Bad shooting in the third quarter, and then turnovers here in the fourth.
Yep.
Lob it all the way down into the right corner for Johnson. Skipped to the pass intended for Atlanta, knocked out of bounds by Russell. Oh. They were going to give it to the Leopardettes, and the other official corrected him. That one was tipped, I will agree.
Yeah.
It's definitely Washington basketball, but in time. And now that one should have been ours, and they're going to give it back to Washington. That was off the leg of Lindert in the lane, and they're not going to let us have it. Beller inbounds. Gives it back to Lindert. Lindert can't hit the shot. Rebound batted up by Johnson, and she grabs it and puts it in.
Too much height right there. We just could match up.
23-point Lady Warrior lead, 50-27, 3:30 left to go in the ball game. Leslie on the left wing. Back to Russell, driving the lane, and Russell can't come up with that pass. That's now 18 turnovers in the ball game for the Leopardettes. Beller will bring it up for the Lady Warriors. Leopardettes have been in this 3-2 zone the whole game. It has worked, but Johnson gets it on that right wing, drives down, stripped away by McGowan. Just 8 turnovers on Lady Warriors, but the Leopardettes now with a basketball need to score. Gentry takes it down amongst the trees. It's blocked by Johnson and out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off of Leslie Wilmot. It will be Lady Warrior basketball. Chloe Ince returns for the Leopardettes. Gentry Wilmot will check out. And Emerson Massey will check out for the Lady Warriors as Emma Griffin returns or checks in. Need to clean up some moisture on the floor down here on the under the Warrior goal. So Griffin will inbound to Beller as Beller will bring it up with under 3 to go in the ball game and a 23-point lead. Works left, comes back right to Johnson. Comes back to Beller, catch fire 3, top of the key, off the front of the rim, no good. It'll go out of bounds. So Leopardettes with it, 2:36 to go. Russell will come get it. Works around to screen from Ince. Griffin gives chase down the floor. She'll flip it to Leslie. Leslie drives in against Johnson and lost it, but now they decided to call that foul, and I didn't think that was really much of a foul, but Did they get that on Lindert?
24.
Yeah, I thought I knew it should have been on Johnson, but it looked like he signaled 25. Klein lobs up top to Leslie. She'll flip it to Russell between the circles. Cannon works left, gives it to Leslie. Comes back up to McGowan. Back over to Ince on the right wing. Ince back up to Russell between the rings. Works around the McGowan screen, Gets out to the left side, lob inside for McGowan, stolen away by Johnson. 2-on-1, Johnson can't get the shot to drop. And then they're going to get Griffin coming up over the back on the rebound. Her first is the third in the team in the quarter. And here comes a fresh 5 for the Lady Warriors. Number 33 is Ava Salcedo. Number 10 is Rayleigh Adkins. 14 is Aubrey Clary, who's returned. She was in earlier. Leslie gives it to Russell. Double team, got it over to Leslie. Leslie across the timeline, and that'll be a foul on Salcedo. Her fourth. Jaden Taylor, number 15, is also in, along with, who am I missing, number 22, Palumbo. Russell brings it up, gives it to McGowan, top of the key. She'll work back left, hand it to Russell. Russell skips it back out to Ince. She'll work in from the right wing, comes back to McGowan to the left wing. McGowan into the lanes, goes to her left hand, little scoop shot. Got the shooter's roll that time. McGowan has 13 in the game now. It's 50-29, 21-point lead for the Lady Warriors. We're at a minute 12 left in the ball game. Salcedo has it right wing, drives into the lane, flips it down underneath, and off the bottom of the backboard. Shot no good for Palumbo. Russell has it right wing, gets around a screen from Ince, comes over and hands to Klein. Klein reverses to her left hand, goes back out, intended for Russell, I thought, but Leslie Wilmot was out there. Leslie down the lane, goes back to her right hand, gives it to McGowan, who will get an and one.
Yeah, a good look right there from Wilmot to find Maddie wide open on the backside. And they pushed her on the shot, so she gets the and one.
Pulls the Leopardettes within 19, 41 seconds left in the ball game, and McGowan 15 points now in the game as Gracie Bray, the freshman, checks in for the Leopardettes. Cannon Russell will check out. And McGowan cannot get that roll on the shoot free throw to drop in. Rebound for Palumbo. Leslie Wilmot knocks the ball away, but right into the hands of number 2, Andre Thomas. Up top, Clary on the handle, lost it, got it back, comes up to Thomas between the circles. Back over left side, number 3 is Brindley Thomas. So Brindley back to Audrey and threw it wide right. 10th turnover on the Lady Warriors with 17.9 left in the ball game. Inbound for Bray, knocked away by Brindley Thomas, out of bounds, but Leopardettes will keep it. And now Klein will move to the baseline to pull it in. So the Leopardettes are going to go to 6-6 on the season, and the Lady Warriors, again, with a big win, will go to 11-1. We'll hang on to that number 1 ranking in Class 3A. Ince threw it away, and that'll do it. 31-50 or 50-31, how you say it. It's still a 19-point win for the Washington Lady Warriors. Again, the Leopardettes will be back in action on Friday. We'll talk about that coming up after this. We'll figure out our official and unofficial stats from this one and get you ready for a boys game right after this on KBLP Live.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Tabor Tabors Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many leopards and leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabors Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabors. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Clements Insurance provides insurance coverage to best suit your needs. We offer auto, home, farm, life, and business policies. Come by 109 West Chickasaw or call 405-756-2253. Clements Insurance is carrying on the tradition to satisfy you. So come see me, Keith, or Beth. Go Lindsay.
Whether you want to promote your business or unite your team, depend on Design It. Locally owned and operated, we are dedicated to offering the service you need to give you the results you deserve. We are committed to providing you with custom screen printing, embroidery, custom graphic designs, logo designs, and we have a creative arts department and an in-house artist who can take your idea and give it our professional touch with custom art services. Contact us today.
Curb your hunger at a new location right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. From the owners of El Unico Taco Truck comes Casa 13. Casa 13 will bring a delicious variety of Mexican food. Stay tuned to their Facebook for sneak peeks. Following their grand opening on January 4th, Casa 13 will be located at 110 Northeast 4th Street right here in Lindsay, Oklahoma. Go Leopards!
This is Brandon Cottrell, pastor at Calvary Baptist Church. Just want to take a moment and invite you to come worship with us this Sunday. Classes begin at 9:30 and worship follows at 10:45. We have something for all ages each Wednesday night. Meals begin at 5:30 and Bible study follows at 6:30. We would love to have you come be a part of our worship. We are located 410 West Chickasaw. Come join us.
For all your tax services, contact Grant and Katie Johnson, CPA. Grant and Katie are certified public accountants that provide full-service accounting, bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. With two offices, one located at 600 Southeast 4th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, and another at 313 North Walnut in Pauls Valley, Grant and Katie are ready to meet your CPA needs. Give Grant or Katie a call at 405-238-2727 and set up your appointment today.
Hey Leopard fans, this is Nick Johnson from First Baptist Church Lindsay. At First Baptist Church, we are a family ministry and desire to faithfully proclaim the gospel in Lindsay and beyond. We would like to invite you to join us every Sunday for worship at 9 a.m. and Sunday school following at 10:15. Our Wednesday evening activities start with dinner at 5:50, and then we have Bible studies for children, youth, and adults starting at 6:30. First Baptist Church is proud to support the Lindsay Leopards, and we wish all of our student athletes a successful season. From all of us at First Baptist Church Lindsay, go Leopards!
We are back here in Washington to wrap up the girls' game. 50-31, the Lady Warriors with the 19-point win over the Leopardettes. And they only had one player in double figures, Presley Johnson. 8 in the first half, had 6 in the second half. Finishes with 14 points on the night. 8 from Shelby Cavanis. It was 6 apiece from Emerson Massey and also from Brianna Lindert. 5, also 6 from McKelby Beller, my apologies. 5 from Addie Lanham. Then it was 3 points from Jaden Wells and 2 from from Laney Gay, who round out the scoring for the Lady Warriors.
who were a perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Leopardettes only had one player in double figures. Maddie McGowan finishes with 15 in the ball game, 6 in the first half, 9 in the second, including a three-point basket there in that third quarter, the only field goal the Leopardettes had in the third quarter. And then it was 5 apiece from Leslie Wilmot and Cannon Russell, 4 from Gentry Wilmot, 2 from Brecken Klein. And the Leopardettes 8 for 20 from the free throw line. I didn't get my rebounds added up, so bear with me here. 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 22 rebounds for the Lady Warriors. 17, 23. So the Leopardettes still out-rebounded the Lady Warriors by 1 in the ball game. But the bad number is the Leopardettes had 19 turnovers in this ball game. Lady Warriors with 10. With that, we'll send it over to Glenn. We'll talk about the shooting numbers.
Yeah, Washington didn't shoot that much better than us. They just got more shots than we did. And that's what turnovers do to you. And offensive rebounds. They got a lot of offensive rebounds too. Washington was 16 for 39 from 2-point range for 41%. They were 4 for 17 from 3-point range for 24%, for a total of 20 for 56 for 36% from the field. So not what you'd call a great shooting night, but definitely volume shooting. Anytime you can get over 50 shots in a game, you're doing really well. For the Leopardettes, 10 for 22 from 2-point range for 45%. 1 for 10 from 3-point range, and we said in the pregame they're going to have to make some shots, and we just couldn't get any threes to fall. For 10% for 3-point range, 11 for 32, which is 34%. So not a good shooting night, combined with too many offensive rebounds given up, combined with too many turnovers, combined with a really bad third quarter where we get outscored. What did we get outscored?
13-4.
13-4. You know, you're within 6, and then at the end of the third quarter you're down 15.
Yep.
You know, and so it was a tough night. Wish we'd come out. I'd like to see what would have happened if we'd come out that third quarter and kind of kept that 6-point competitive range, and see what happens in the fourth quarter.
I agree.
And maybe we can do that when we play them at our place next time we play them.
Again, it's a 19-point lead for the Lady Warriors, 50-31. The Leopardettes will be back in action on Friday night back at Leopard Arena. They'll take on the Lady Panthers of Pauls Valley. Let's send it over to JD. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll switch gears, get set for the boys' game. The Lindsay Leopards and the Washington Warriors coming up right after this on KBLP Live.
Hey there, this is Trace Adams with Hassler Hot Oil Service. We are family owned and operated with over 25 years experience. I am a 4th generation Lindsay Leopard, and we proudly support Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes athletically and academically in all their endeavors. Call my dad, Greg Adams, at 405-756-6075 for all of your hot oiler needs. Again, that's 405-756-6075. Go, Lindsay!
Hi, I'm Jess Thornburg with Homestead & Co. Realty. I'm a local realtor that lives locally. I live here and I work here. Growing up in rural Oklahoma, I was taught the value of doing the right thing. I know how valuable relationships are with good people. So I'd like to apply for the relationship of being your realtor. I'm not a high-pressure salesperson from the city, so call me at 405-471-9855 when you're thinking real estate. You'll get information from a real person without the sales pressure. Call me at 405-471-9855. Let's go, Lindsay.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We figured out they don't pay attention to the time on the clock. They've already started the announcements for the lineup. We still have like a minute and a half left. Those Leopards are going to start this way as they will get number 3, Creed Taylor, the sophomore, in the game. Number 4, Brody Ramming, the senior. Number 11, Bryson Watts, the senior. 23, Bryce Cater, the sophomore. And I didn't catch, it is Aguero. Number 24, Manuel Aguero gets to start tonight as well for the Leopardettes. For the Leopards, excuse me. Leopards come into the game at 7-5. 7-4. Head coach Devin Terry, assisted by Gavin Wilson. The Washington Warriors will start this way. The only returning starter from last year's team is number 2, Mason Adams. He's a 6'2 junior. Number 11 is Jace Myers. Myers is a 5'10 sophomore. Number 12 is Miller Orr. He's a 6'4 sophomore. Number 13 is Jeremiah Tauntz, a 6' senior. And to round out the starting 5 is the number 24. That is Tegan Foster. He's a 6'2 junior. Head coach for the Warriors is Trevor Smith. His second year here in Washington. He's assisted by Dustin Orr and Alex Foster. And the Warriors come in at 4-6 on the season. Ramming to the center circle to get this one underway. And he will control it in the backcourt, and they're going to say, no, we need to re-jump that. He and Miller Orr. We'll try this again, and ramming, and we're going to have to try it a third time.
Goodness, I've never seen this.
Ramming still controls it, but it went over the outstretched arms of Watts into the hand of Foster, and he'll get an easy one to get the Washington Warriors up too early.
Not the way you want to start a ball game.
Taylor around the screen, got to the right elbow, and then got trapped. He's going to send it over to Cater at the left elbow. He'll go down the lane. Tough shot for Cater, but he got it to go.
Ooh, nice left-hand spin move right there from Bryce Cater.
Myers will bring it up for the Warriors. Leopards go man defense here. Looking underneath at Orr. Cater with the defense there. The double team came, and Orr got his own miss and put it back in.
Yeah, you can't hand up, step through, block out. Don't give them those second shots.
Taylor across the timeline. Sends it to Cater, left side Watts. Watts around to Cater's screen, gets to the free throw line, ramming top of the key, back over to Taylor right wing. Step back 3 from Creed on the way is good. Leopards take their first lead at 5-4, 6:53 here. Tauntz with the basketball, gives it up for Foster. Foster in the lane, floater won't drop. Cater claims the rebound for the Leopards.
Big rebound right there from Cater.
Ahead to Ramming, fakes the pass, takes it down the lane, draws the contact. Ramming will go to the line. The foul on number 12, Miller Orr, his first. First foul of the ball game is Ramming will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. And Brody's first shot is short.
He'll make this one.
I'm not saying anything.
Write it down. Write it down.
Brody's second one doesn't go either. Foster with the miss. Sends it out to Myers. Myers up top. 3-ball on the way is no good from Tauntz. Rebound for Cater underneath. Ramming goes the Euro step in the lane. Left it short, though, and the rebound for Orr.
Good drive. Just couldn't get the finish right there.
Adams into the lane. Got that one dropped. Adams makes it 6-5. Warriors by 1 as we approach 2 minutes gone here in this first quarter. Aguero down the right baseline. Cut off. Looking underneath, and now lobs it out to Ramming on the right wing. Ramming looking at Cater underneath. Cater steps through, puts it up the little right baby hook, and it won't drop. Adams with the miss. The outlet for Myers, and nobody picked him up. The behind-the-back pass is stolen away.
Ramming on the run out at the other end. It took a minute to get control of the basketball, and he'll get fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line. That one goes on. Foster picks up his first, team second.
Yeah, I like that we're going inside. You know, we've shown throughout the tournament that, you know, we can definitely take the ball inside and score, but when we get fouled in there, we got to hit our free throws.
Because that's 0 for 3 now at the line for ramming. Lindsay trails by 1. And that second one goal, either Cater nearly had a rebound there, but ends up in the hands of Foster. He gets it out on the left side to Myers. Back over to Wilk, who's checked into the ball game, and Tatum Wilk with the right-hand floater in the lane gets it to drop. Makes it 8-5. Warriors by 3.
Yeah, we're not playing very good defense. We're letting them get in the paint too easily.
Aguero left elbow as an air ball. Ramming could not hang on to it underneath, and it comes out in the hand of Myers. He will race ahead. The left-hand scoop shot at the other end is good with taunts. It's 10-5. This is a 6-0 run from the Warriors here. Cater, top of the key. Aguero into the lane. Got it. Nice job in the lane for Manny Aguero.
Yeah, we needed that to stop the bleeding.
Leopards within 3. 4:35 left here in the first. Taunts, that is Taunts. Gets it over on that right side to Myers. He will back it back out. Number 1 is Cage Morris, who's also in there for the Warriors. He'll work the screen. Wilk picked up by Creed out there. Comes back up top for Foster. Foster looks to get around Ramming. Can't get it done. Myers gives it back up to Morris. Wants to go out here to Taunts. Aguero making it tough.
We've seen that a little bit from Aguero, haven't we?
He is a lockdown defender for sure. Foster on the drive into the lane. Got it. That was a tough shot. Puts the Warriors back up by 5. Taylor, top of the key. Works right. Gets to that right wing. Picks it up, sends to Cater between the circles. Watts drives into the lane. He'll put up the right scoop shot, and that one doesn't drop. Great move and shot. Just couldn't get it to drop. Foster takes it coast to coast, drops it off for Morris, who sends it back on the baseline. And Taylor bats the pass out of bounds. It was intended out here for Wilk. Trevor Smith is going to play, I think, everybody on his bench here in the first quarter. I think this is like the 9th and 10th subs in the game already. Jack McKimmey is 0. Number 30 is Cade Norman. Lob in the lane, stolen away by Taylor. Nice play from Creed Taylor.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but there wasn't a Washington player anywhere.
Well, what it led to was a Bryce Cater 3 from the right wing, and it is 12-10 Leopards. And Coach Smith wants to call the timeout. 3:12 left here in the first quarter. We'll be back with live coverage of Leopard basketball. It's presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
If you have a hankering for the best barbecue in South Central Oklahoma, then get yourself down to the Meat Locker Barbecue in Lindsay. Every Monday, Thursday, and Friday, located just off of Highway 19, 106 Northwest 40. At the Meat Locker, we work hard to bring you the most consistent, delicious, slow-smoked barbecue around at a price that won't break the bank. And don't forget, we cater too, and we'd love to do the cooking for your next event. So come see us or give us a call at 405-428-1198 and visit our new website at meatlockerbbqok.com for the latest Meat Locker merchandise. We're proud to sponsor this broadcast of Lindsay Leopard Athletics and want to wish all the students, faculty, and staff a successful year.
3 ball from Wilk won't drop. Bryson Watts has the rebound. He'll race the other way. Aguero sends it left side to Taylor. Back to Aguero. Cater now back over to Aguero right side. He'll drive into the lane, flips it underneath. Isaac Cameron, who checked in during that stoppage. A lot of contact right there with no call. A rebound to Adams, and he'll send it up to Wilk. Morris at the free throw line. Back up top as Norman gets it back to Wilk. Back over left side to Norman. Drives into the lane. The scoop shot good. Cade Norman.
Yeah, we're letting them get too deep. We need to turn up the energy on the defensive end.
Oh, nice move. Taylor underneath. Isaac Cameron got an easy one. 14-12. Leopards stay within 2. Adams on the handle on the left wing. Aguero with the defense. Over to Norman. He'll drive up to the lane. Another floater in the lane for Norman. This time it won't drop. But up over the back and tipping the rebound was Morris and into the hands of Norman. Down the lane goes Mason Adams. He lays it in with the right hand.
That was a tough shot.
And Bryson Watts will get fouled from behind as he was headed into the lane. That foul goes on McKimmey, his first, team's third. And that will get Miller Orr back in the ball game for the Warriors. Watts gets the inbounds. Works it left side to Aguero. Cater comes around to Watts' screen. Catch fire 3 from Cater is up and in. Cater with 8 in the quarter, and the Leopards are back within 1, 15-16. Wilk over to Norman on the right wing. Picked up by Watts. Adams comes around. Wilk, the reverse, got to the free throw line, left it short, and the rebound underneath. They're going to say it's a foul on the Warriors on Miller Orr. That's his second. That's big. Get the 6'4 senior to pick up, 6'4 sophomore to pick up a couple, and that's the 4th team foul already on the Warriors. Foster returns along with Taunts. Taylor drives to the baseline right side. Jumper up and in. What a move from Taylor. And the Leopards take the lead 17-16. Under a minute to go. We approach 45 seconds left. Myers has it left side. Works back over to Foster on the right wing. Looks to drive in. Spin move. Knocked away by Cater and then tied up. Yes, nice move. Bryson Watts ties him up. Jump ball Leopards. And then that'll get Orr out of there as Cage Morris comes back in for the Warriors. The Leopards with the ball now. Chance to add to that lead here at the end of the quarter. Here comes the half-court trap. Left corner 3 from Aguero. Everything but go down.
That was down.
That was huge.
Then came back out.
Myers into the lane at the other end. That won't drop. Isaac Cameron with the wrist for the Leopards. And Watts with 10 seconds left. He'll come get a screen from Cater. Watts lost it off of his foot. And Adams will just heave one at the buzzer. That was an entertaining first quarter. Both teams had leads, and the Leopards will have the one at the end, and it is by 1. 17-16 Leopards at the end of 1. Back over to JD. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back to the Warrior Event Center with more coverage of Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Get your game day, or any day, off to a great start with Hot Mess Coffee at 213 South Main in Lindsay. Hot Mess Coffee Co. offers coffees, lattes, teas, and other tasty beverages, plus great food, too. Good luck to the Lindsay Leopards from Hot Mess Coffee Co. and Java House Realty at 213 South Main in Lindsay.
With Oklahoma's weather being unpredictable, you need a trusted roofing company. At Legacy Roofing and Construction, we are proud to serve Lindsay, Oklahoma, and the surrounding areas. Call Legacy Roofing and Construction for a free estimate at 405-756-8855 or visit our website at legacy-roofing.com.
Leopards with a 1-point lead as we start the second quarter. Warriors with the basketball, though, as Myers will bring it up. Gets over on the right wing to Adams. Adams Covered by Aguero, picked up by Cameron on the spin move in the lane, and the floater will not drop. Bryson Watts with the miss.
Good defense right there from Isaac Cameron. Switched off and got a hand in the face of Adams on the shot.
Aguero has it left side. Gets into the lane. The floater is short. Isaac Cameron saves it in bounds and tried to throw it out, but he threw it off the backboard. It'll be out of bounds off the Leopards. Just their second turnover of the game. Again, Myers brings it up. Taunts has it left wing. Gets around the screen from Morris. Up top to Foster. Back over to Myers on the right wing. Fires the three from there. That's way off the mark. Taunts saves it, but Cater batted the throw out down. Taylor races up with it for the Leopards.
Cater's feeling it now.
Yep. Yeah. And Taunts will get fouled by Taylor, who was going back after that loose ball after the Leopards turned it over. And Taunts lost a shoe, so he'll have to get that put back on. First team foul on the Leopards here in the second quarter. In fact, that's the first foul of the game on the Leopards on Taylor. Myers gets the inbound, sends it left side to Foster. Skip it all the way back to the right side for Myers. Works back to the top of the key. Back over left side for Taunts, around to Foster screen. Back to Morris between the circles. Sends it back to Myers. He'll get to the top of the key, goes down the right side of the lane, turns around, blocked. Rejection from Isaac Cameron.
Yeah, great defense right there. That's what we're needing.
Taylor. Watts sends it left side for Cater. Cater back to Aguero. He'll drive down to the lane, comes out to Taylor left wing. Taylor works on Foster, gets into the lane, spins to his left, step back, won't drop, rebound underneath for Adams. The outlet for Myers, he'll push it up the right side, stops right wing, sends it into the corner for Foster. He looks to spin into the lane, lost the handle on it. Watts comes up with it. Watts goes against Taunts, lays it up, can't get it to go. Taylor's right there to clean it up. That will go. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor called by Washington. It's 19-16, Leopards by 3, 5:59 left here in the half. We'll be back at Warrior Event Center right after this. Live coverage of Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
Hey, Lindsay community. My name is Christian Torres, and I am the minister for the Lindsay Church of Christ. We would like to invite you to come and worship with us on Sundays at 10:45 a.m. and Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We're located at 1205 West Cherokee Street. Here at the Lindsay Church of Christ, you will find the truth of God's Word, spoken in love, and a group of people who love God and one another. Do you have a Bible question? Well, we have a Bible answer. Come and worship with us and be edified at the Lindsay Church of Christ.
Warrior basketball out of the timeout. Adams top of the key, drives left side, cut off by Raming. He's back in there for the Leopards. Taunt sends it back to Adams on that left wing. He'll come back over to Wilk, who's back in the ball game. Hesitates top of the key, drives down. High floater won't drop. But Morris was right there to clean it up, put it back in.
Man, we got a block out.
19-18, Leopards up by 1, 5:25 left. And Watts was not ready for that pass. And Creed threw it anyway, and then the run out at the other end for Taunts. Puts the Warriors back up by 1. And we'll get a foul on Myers as he was chasing Cater down the floor. Jace Myers first, the first team foul here in this quarter. McKimmey returns, replaces Adams for the Warriors. Watts will bring it up. The Leopards with the ball down by 1. A 1-3-1 trap here. Got it away to Cameron. Cameron across the top of the key, goes to Aguero right wing, takes it down the baseline, and then lost it. Fifth turnover now on the Leopards. Quickly the other way, Myers left wing, good hustle, knock loose, and then ended up right back in the hands of McKimmey. I thought we had stolen one there.
Yep.
Wilk into the left corner for Myers. All the way around, sends it on the right side for Taunts. He'll step into the lane, and it won't drop. Ramming pulls down the miss for the Leopards.
Well, we were fortunate there. That one rolled out, but great block out right there from Brody Ramey.
Cater on that left wing. Comes back to Aguero. Up top, Watts quickly right side, Cameron. And got it to Cater, but the pass way off the mark. Cameron comes back and ties it up. And the possession arrow belongs to the Leopards. Good hustle there from Cameron to get that one back. Foster and Norman both return for the Warriors. Taunts and Myers check out. In for the Leopards is the number 1, Armando Hernandez, the sophomore.
And we got 4 sophomores and a senior out there.
Taylor sends it right side to Cameron. Back up to Taylor, top of the key. Back over to Hernandez. Hernandez had a really good JV game. 3 ball from Aguero. Left side is up and good. 22-20 Leopards. Foster tries to drive in. Aguero is not going to let him do it. He'll flip it back behind him to Wilk. Wilk picked up by Creed. Back over on the right side, McKimmey. He stops and gives it up to Norman. Norman around the top of the key. The backdoor cut from Foster. Splits a double team, and the shot will drop for Tegan Foster.
He's just got a knack of being able to get in the paint right there and finish. He's 3 for 4 from the floor.
Ties the game at 22. 3:20 left in the half. Taylor to Hernandez, top of the key. Lobs it to Cameron to the short corner, right side ramming, and then he has it stripped away from behind by Wilk. Out of bounds. Leopards will stay on this end of the floor with 3:11 left in the half. Taylor to inbounds.
Looks like they went man on the inbound.
Oh, nice job. The nice lob pass inside for Cameron, who lays it up and in.
Yep.
Puts the Leopards back up by 2, 24-22. 3 minutes left here in the half. Norman lost it, got it back. Foster again drives down. And puts that up, will not drop. Morris comes away with another offensive board. And then underneath, McKimmey whistled for the foul for the push-off. His second is the second team foul on the Warriors in the quarter. And for the Warriors, as Morris checks out and Adams returns. Leopards with the ball and a 2-point lead with 2:45 left in the half. Taylor walks it across, picked up by Wilk. Comes back to Cameron between the circles, back over to Hernandez left wing, back up top. Armando tried to lob it over to Ramming, and Adams tips it out. It'll stay with the Leopards. Taunts will return for the Warriors, and Norman will set.
I'll tell you, every dead ball they sub.
Yep.
Seems like.
Taylor to inbounds. Lobs it all the way up top to Hernandez. Aguero on the handle right wing, picked up by Foster. Comes back to Cameron between the rings. Goes back over to Hernandez left wing. Tries to take Taunts to the baseline. Spin move inside. They're going to say he traveled with it.
Ooh, I don't know how that's a.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with that. But Cater returns for Cameron. And Watts returns for Hernandez for the Leopards. And the Warriors have the ball down by 2. 2:05 left here in the half. Wilk will walk it up, work to the left side. They set up the screen for Adams to fire a 3, top of the key, and it's good. Puts the Warriors up by 1, 25-24. Watts will bring it up for the Leopards. Go this wide spread. Ramming comes out to get it. Picked up by Adams. Ramming dribbled it off of his foot. Turnover number 7. Here comes Wilk the other way. Nice play, though. Creed Taylor knocks the ball down, but Foster still ended up with it. And then Adams drains another 3. That turnover led to a 3 to make it a 4-point deficit now with 1:15 to go before halftime. Trap comes. Foster gets it over, Watts gets it over to Foster to Creed Taylor. Aguero left wing. Drives into the lane, sends it over to Taylor right lane. Taylor takes taunts to the baseline, circles back out. Now goes back, again lost it. Watts into the lane, steps around, flips it for Ramming. Ramming wasn't ready for it, and that should be a foul. Taunts holding Taylor away from the basketball. Could not get to that loose ball, but it'll go out of bounds. Miller Orr returns for the Warriors.
And we need to stop right here. It looks like they may be holding for the last shot now.
Yep. The Leopards are not going to make it easy on them. We'll go to 35 seconds left. Right wing. Taunts to Myers down the baseline or at the free throw line. Back out. That's your proof they're going to hold it because they had two good looks right there. Didn't take either one of them. Taunts around a screen from Adams. Clock is at 20 seconds. Myers comes back to get it. Picked up by Cater. Back over right side. Taunts up top or left side. Foster. Back up top to Myers. Adams pops out right wing. Drives to the elbow right side. Spin moved out to Orr. Orr at the buzzer for three. Got it. So you could have drawn up a worse ending to that quarter for the Leopards. As Orr with the three makes it 31-24, Warriors by 7 here at halftime. We're going to send it over to JD. We'll take a timeout, and we'll add up our officially unofficial stats from the first half. We'll be back with more from Washington on your First National Bank halftime show right after this on KBLP Live.
In our community, we believe in the power of unity and strength. Introducing the Pass Drug Free Coalition and a group of dedicated individuals committing to creating a drug-free environment. We work tirelessly to educate, empower, and support our community in the fight against drug abuse. Through preventions, programs, awareness campaigns, and partnership, we've made a significant impact. Join us in our mission to create a drug-free community together. We can make a difference. Visit our social media accounts or email us today to find out how you can get involved. Let's go Leopards and Leopardettes.
At Rural Electric Cooperative, we're committed to providing electric power and opportunity to the many areas our members call home. That includes supporting youth programs that teach life skills and build character. With REC, you're more than a customer, you're a member owner. And that's why we're always working hard to provide you with the most dependable electric power possible. As a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, REC is dedicated to providing the best service possible and supporting the communities in our service area.
S&H Tank Service is your choice for Lindsay owned and operated vacuum truck service. S&H Tank Service's fleet is equipped with transports, bobtails, pump and kill trucks rated up to 10,000 psi, plus hot oil units, rock trailers, frac tanks, mud and shell haul-off pits, and soil farming. As Lindsay High School graduates, S&H is proud to support Lindsay schools and all of their student activities. S&H Tank Service would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck in everything they do. Give S&H a call anytime, 24/7 at 405-756-3121. That's 405-756-3121. And remember, your phone starts our trucks. That's S&H Tank Service of Lindsay.
Do you have your Oklahoma medical marijuana card, or do you need your card? Rusty's can help you with that. We are your local vape shop and dispensary with more than 6 years of service as a modern smoke shop. Rusty's is located 1 block north of Cherokee Street at 204 Northwest 4th Street in Lindsay, and half a mile east of I-35 at 2401 West Grant Street in Falls Valley. Get your stash at Rusty's.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!
Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay would like to wish the Lindsay Leopards and Leopardettes all the best during this season. When need of a valve repair, come by Sooner Valve Repair at 106 Southwest 9th Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or call 405-756-1599. Good luck, Leopards, from Sooner Valve Repair in Lindsay.
Are you a small business needing a little creative pick-me-up? Do you need to refresh your business cards or looking for a new logo? Is your business Facebook page still using photos from 2019? Tailored Creative Services offers the services for logo design, business cards, photography, videography, and pretty much everything in between. Find me on Facebook at Tailored Creative Services, and let's talk about your next project.
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at halftime in Washington, the Warriors go on a run to finish that second quarter. It was a 9-2 run to finish the quarter. We were tied at 22, and it's 31-24 here at halftime. Already a player in double figures for the Warriors as Mason Adams hit 2 threes in that run, and he finishes with 10 in the first half. Then it's, I'll get my order here, 6 points from Tegan Foster, 5 from Miller Orr, 4 from Jeremiah Taunts, 2 apiece from Cage Morris, Tatum Wilk, and Cade Norman round out the scoring for the Warriors, who did not have a free throw attempt in that first half. Leopards are led by Bryce Cater. He's got 2 threes in the game as well. He's got 8 at halftime. Creed Taylor with a 3 in the first half also has 7 at half. 5 from Manny Aguero. He also has a 3-point basket. And then 4 from Isaac Cameron rounds out the scoring for the Leopards, who were 0 for 4 from the charity stripe. Leopards were out-rebounded 14-8 in that quarter, and the Warriors with just 4 turnovers. The Leopards had 7, and all of that means that the Leopards ended up getting about half as many shots.
Yeah, it definitely cuts into the number of shots that you get.
So, yep, well, okay. We'll give it over to you.
Okay, Washington, 11 for 22 from 2-point range, 3 for 6 from 3-point range. So they were 14 for 28 from the field for 50%. Leopards actually shot a better percentage than Washington did in that first half. They were 6 for 14 from 2-point range, 4 for 5 from 3-point range.
Wow.
But they were 0 for 4 from the free throw line, but 10 for 19 from the floor for 53%. But, you lead after one quarter, and then you get outscored 15-5 in the second quarter. We take 6 shots in the second quarter and no free throws, and they take 13 shots in the second quarter. And that's kind of been the difference. You can't have a bad quarter, and I guess you can. We did.
You can have it, but it sure makes it hard to win when you do.
It's going to make it tough. You've dug yourself a hole. It's definitely not a hole you can't get out of, but we're going to have to play better defense. We're not the kind of team that gives up 31 points in a half, especially to a team like Washington that, they usually score down in the 50s. So, not that Washington hadn't done a good job going downhill and getting in the paint, but we've got to do a better job of keeping them out of there, and then step out and cover the threes, especially Mason Adams. We're going to have to figure out a solution for Mason Adams because he's got 10 of the 31 points.
Well, we'll see what the Leopards can do here in the second half. By the way, don't forget, we will be back at Leopard Arena on Friday night. It will be the Panthers and Lady Panthers from Pauls Valley, our opponents that night, but it will also be the Athletic Booster Club's Pine Cake Auction. So make sure you make plans to be there for that, support that effort, and help the Booster Club raise the money that they use to support all of the events, the sports there at Lindsay High School. We also need to say happy birthday for Will Lawrence, one of the Leopard guys down here on the bench, the freshman. Sweet 16, I'm told.
Yeah.
So happy birthday to Will Lawrence. Nothing better for your birthday than to win a game against the Warriors on the home floor, right?
Absolutely. And this is a game, I tell you, this is a game that if Vegas was doing odds on this game, Lindsay would be favored. Lindsay would have been favored with where we're at and where they're at this point in the season. So I think we're kind of having a little tournament lag coming out. Didn't have the energy, particularly on the defensive end, that we have shown here, particularly in the tournament. And that happens sometimes. You have tournament lags. But, we're going to have to turn it up, see if we can get a win on the road right here against arguably our rival. I don't know if they see us as a rival, but we definitely see them as a rival. I have a coworker that is from Washington, and we go back and forth about things, all things Washington Lindsay rivalry.
There you go.
So anyway, it's all in fun, obviously, but let's turn up the energy here and get to playing some Leopard basketball.
Well, the Warriors will get the ball to start the third quarter. You've just been listening to your First National Bank halftime show here on KBLP Live. We'll go back to live action as Foster will work around the top of the key. Fakes the handoff. Raming stays with him all the way down low. They send it back up top to Myers, and he misses the three. Rebound underneath for Raming.
Man-sized rebound right there.
And then he threw it away. So that's, again, where those turnovers kill you. You come up with a big stop right there to try to cut into that 7-point lead. And instead, you turn it right back to them. Adams on the handle. Taunts lost it with Creed Taylor on the defense, but he misses that shot. Taylor will get that rebound. Let's see if we can get it down the floor this time. Over to Raming. He'll give it up to Watts as we cross the timeline. Back to Taylor, left side to Cater. Aguero, catch fire three from the left wing, too strong. Rebound Taunts. He will push it ahead, hand it to Adams. Aguero knocks it loose. Adams gets it back. He looks to make the spin move, got into the lane, goes baseline, and we're going to get a foul called on Aguero. You know, these guys did the same thing in that Washington girls game. It was like the calls in the second half were nothing like what we saw in the first half. First foul of the second half on the Leopards, and underneath, Orr gets a pass that missed the shot. Taunts got the rebound. He'll get it back to Foster at the elbow. Myers drives to the free throw line, but cut off by Watts. Up top, Taunts on the handle. Taylor on the defense. Gives it up to Myers, to Foster. Foster drives back down the right side, lobs it over to Orr, who gets the reverse layup to go up and in.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a better job on the perimeter defense, because when they get past us on the perimeter, then we're having to come off and we're giving up easy bumps on the backside.
Up top for Aguero, back over to Cater. Gives it to Watts right wing. Watts takes Taunts down the baseline. 10-footer on the baseline is good for Watts. His first basket of the game. Leopards back within 7. Myers around the Orr screen. Picks up his dribble, looking for cutters. Finally gets it down to Taunts on the baseline. Taylor will pick him up out there. Goes baseline, cut off, comes back inside the lane, flops it down to Orr. Orr takes Cater inside, and a tough shot inside, and Orr still got it to go in. He's got 9 now.
Yeah, and look where they're taking their shots at. That's a problem.
They're all right at the rim.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Aguero over to Taylor. Comes back up to Watts. Aguero goes left side to Cater now. Back to Taylor, top of the key, drives into the lane. We're going to get an offensive foul call on Aguero. 2 quick fouls on Manny, second in the quarter on the Leopards. They called 1 foul on the Leopards in the first half. They called 6 on the Warriors, and now it's reversed. The first 2 on this second half have come on the Leopards. Foster can't finish. Cater comes away with the miss.
Cater stops right wing. Goes to Ramming, right back to Cater in the lane, but he can't handle the pass. He'll get it out to Aguero in the left corner. Back to Watts. Back up to Taylor. Back over to Cater right side. Catch fire three is short this time. Ramming the offensive rebound underneath. Takes it at Orr. Forces Orr to pick up his third personal. Nice job that time from Ramming. It's the first foul in the quarter, but that is his third. And Ramming to the line. This will be his fifth and sixth free throw attempts, and that one drops in. It's the first one he's hit out of 5. Morris and Wilk return. Taunts and Orr will check out for the Warriors, and Ramming, that one's too strong, but Cater the offensive board. Cater for 3 straight away. Got it! His third three. He's in double figures with 11. And the Leopards are back within 5. 35-30, Warriors on top. Adams takes Cameron all the way into the lane. Turnaround won't drop. Cater with another rebound. It's his 5th. Ramming in transition. Can't get it to drop. Rebound for Adams. And then Cater with the steal. Taylor gives it to Watts right wing. He'll take Wilk down the baseline, and they're going to whistle Wilk even though Watts hits the layup. Wilk will get whistled on the drive. That'll be his first, team's second in the quarter. K. Norman returns. Adams will check out for the Warriors. Taylor will inbound on the baseline for the Leopards. All the way up top to Cater.
I like to see us go inside on this one.
Watts takes Norman to the baseline. Jumper down, can't get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Wilk. And I'm going to say the Leopards knocked it out.
Can we go to replay on that?
Inbounds for Myers. Got it to Norman in the corner. Back up top for Myers. Wilk left side. Tries to drive in. Cut off. Comes back over to Norman right wing. And back off to Wilk. Good ball movement here from the Warriors. Looking inside. Now Norman spins. Good coverage there by Cameron. Won't let him get back in the lane.
Yeah, he doesn't want any part of Isaac Cameron right there.
Wilk left side, got around Taylor down the baseline. The floater off, won't work, and I think we're going to get up over the back on Morris. His first, team's third. So the Leopards have got the ball. They've cut into that lead. It's down to 5. Can take it to a one-possession game right here. Taylor works left. Gets into the lane, stops, turns around, sends it over to Ramming on the right side. Ramming takes Morris into the lane, steps through, puts it up. Got it in and one.
Yeah, I've been waiting on that.
So Morris picks up his second. Ramming makes it a 3-point game and a chance to make it 2 on a free throw here. And a timeout's going to be called by the Warriors. The Leopards are on a run. It's 35-32. The Leopards have outscored them 8-4 in this quarter. We'll come back after this timeout. You're listening to Leopard Basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
For all your construction needs, give Brad Taylor a call with B&S Construction at 1-405-428-0039. B&S Construction specializes in concrete pads, sidewalks, and metal buildings of all sizes. Call Brad today for a free estimate. The crew at B&S Construction would like to wish the Leopards a safe and successful season. Go Lindsay!
Brody Ramming heads to the free throw line out of the timeout. 2:58 left to go here in the third. The Leopards are down by 3. A free throw here would make it a 2-point game. And Brody cannot get that one to drop. Morris will claim the rebound. He'll give it for Wilk to bring it up. Norman goes all the way to the top of the key. Step back, 3 ball on the way, rims out no good. Cater skies for another rebound. That's his 6th rebound.
He's got 11 points to go with it.
He's wanting that 3 ball.
Cameron with the basketball, works to the right over on McKimmey, who's in for the Warriors. Gets it to Ramming in the right corner. 3 ball from Bryce on the way, but short. Morris with the rebound. Norman gives it to McKimmey in the corner. He'll look to drive in, cut off by Cameron. Taunts back in the ball game. We'll give it to Wilk, top of the key. He'll work left, come back to Morris, top of the key, inside for Taunts. Step through, tough shot, won't get it to go, but they're going to call Watts on their foul. Bryson's first is the third team foul. Taunts at the free throw line. Again, the Warriors did not attempt a free throw in the first half. That's their first free throw of the game. And that pushes it back to a 4-point lead as Aguero will check in for Bryson Watts. So Jeremiah Taunts has a second free throw coming up. That one's too strong. Rebound Ramming, and he'll get pushed from behind by Cade Norman. Norman's first, 15 foul. That'll be free throws.
You got to pull the double whammy right here, don't you? When you got a guy that's struggling from the line, that's 1 for 7. Don't you have to send somebody else?
1 for 8. He can't get that one to go either. Cater will check out as Armando Hernandez checks in for the Leopards. Ramming second free throw on the way. That one's good. 36-33. Leopards down by 3. 2 minutes left to go here in the third. Norman has it right wing around the screen from McKimmey. Morris sends it to Wilk. Wilk fires a 3 left wing. It's way off the right side. The long rebound is tracked down by McKimmey. And he'll fire a 3 from the right corner, and it's good. Back to a 6-point game, 39-33 as Taylor brings it up. Some half-court pressure here. Cameron.
You got to get somebody in the middle.
Yeah, I was just fixing to say the exact same thing. We're going to have a timeout called by Coach Terry because the Leopards are fixing to turn it over right there. We need a basket here. 1:28 left to go in the third. A 6-point Warrior lead. We'll take this time out. We'll come back, have more live coverage of Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
For all your oil-filled electrical needs, call Michael Sharrock with SOS Electrical. SOS is a family-owned business that specializes in oil-filled, industrial, and commercial electrical construction and maintenance. No job is too big, no job is too small. Give SOS a call at 1-405-428-1944 today. Good luck, Leopards.
1:28 left before the end of the third, and the Leopards are down by 9, but they have the basketball as Cameron has it in the back. Here comes that 1-3-1 trap again. Taylor has it out near the half line. He gives it to Aguero. Aguero back to Taylor. Hernandez will come up, give him an outlet here. Goes to Cameron left wing. Oh, had Aguero on the back side of that. Didn't see him. Ramming now on the short corner left side. Comes back to Cameron, back up top to Hernandez. Back to Taylor. Back over to Cameron left side. 3 ball from Isaac on the way is no good. Rebound underneath though for for Hernandez. And we'll get a jump ball and a possession arrow with the Leopards. Subs in for the Warriors as Myers, Adams, and Foster all return. 53.5 seconds left in the quarter. Taylor to inbound on the baseline. Lob it all the way up top. Adams tips the pass, but Hernandez will run it down in the backcourt. Taylor gets it right wing. Looks for Cameron at the elbow. Takes McKimmey to the baseline. Spins around. Got McKimmey in the air. And McKimmey will pick up foul number 3. And send Isaac Cameron to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 39 seconds left here in the third. Cameron at the line to shoot 2. First one on the way, and it'll drop in. Cuts the lead to 5 as Orr returns for McKimmie. Isaac Cameron readies for his second free throw. It's on the way. It's also good. He's got 6 in the ball game. 35-39. Leopards trail by 4. 35 seconds left here in the third. Taunts will bring it across. Cameron on the defense. They'll give it up to Myers as Washington likely looking to run this for a final shot. Foster comes to get it with ramming on him. They'll give it up to Taunts out near the half line. Myers comes back to get it. Hernandez nearly knocked it loose. Under 10 to go now. Adams gets it back. Myers on the left wing around the Adams screen or top of the key. Over to Foster. Lost the handle momentarily. Got it. Baseline jumper at the buzzer does not go. And the Leopards will be down 4 at the end of 3 after they trailed 7 at halftime. 39-35. Warriors on top. You don't want to miss the fourth quarter. We'll do that right after we do this here on KBLP Live.
This is Dr. Matt Shelton with Lindsay Family Dentistry. I'm a 1997 graduate of Lindsay High School and have been practicing dentistry in Lindsay since 2006. We welcome you to come to our dental practice so we can help you and your family with all your dental needs. We offer dental services for everyone at every age, from braces to aligners to crowns, bridges, dentures, and implants. Give us a call today at 405-756-4093 or stop by at 102 Southwest 7th Street and let us give you the healthy, beautiful smile you've always dreamed of.
Hey Leopard fans, we at American Exchange Bank are excited for another year where we get to continue our support of Lindsay Leopard Athletics. Join us in cheering on our Leopards or catch all the action right here on KBLP Live. American Exchange Bank at 402 South Main has been the bank for the Leopards for nearly 100 years.
Ready to start the fourth quarter, 39-35. The Warriors will have the ball and a 4-point lead as we begin the fourth. Cater is back on the floor for the Leopards. Hernandez will sit. Myers has it up top for Taunts. They set the elevator screen for Adams. His 3 ball is short, though. Taunts, however, comes up with an offensive rebound. Back up top for Myers. He'll work left. Comes back up to Orr, top of the key. Inside Taunts. Got Watts in the air, but missed the shot. Rebound is tipped. Isaac Cameron comes down with it, ties it up, and it will be a Leopard basketball on the alternating possession.
Yeah, good job by Isaac right there. We've got to do a better job on the boards. They're just relentless on it, and rebounding is a team thing. It's not a 1 or 2 guy thing.
Watts takes Taunts to the rack. High off the board in the end. Nice shot on the drive from Bryson Watts. The Leopards are within 2. Taunts looks to drive Cameron to the baseline. Cut off, comes back to Adams. Aguero stays with him. Myers fires 3 at the top of the key, and it's good. His first basket of the game, and it makes it a 5-point Warrior lead. Aguero on the dribble. Watts left wing. Takes Taunts left side this time. Back out to Aguero. Back to Cameron. Cameron over to Cater on the right side. He's guarded by Myers. Ramming, got around Orr, and we're going to get a block foul called underneath. As Ramming went to the rack, and I think that was Myers that tried to, nope, it was Adams that tried to get the charge called. That's just his first team foul in the quarter, but Ramming goes right back to the free throw line. This will be his 10th and 11th free throw attempts in the ball game, and he misses that one. Adams checks out. Wilk checks back in for the Warriors. Ramming with another free throw. That one's short, but Cater's right there and has it stripped. Had the rebound and lost it. Foster brings it back down. Myers on the dribble. Cater on the defense. Pushes him out to the half line even. Myers gets around him, got it to Orr, and then Orr can't get it dropped. That saved a dunk. And letting this crowd get into this thing, and Orr will go to the line off the foul from Cameron. Picks up just his first. That was definitely a good foul right there.
Yeah.
I mean, even though that free throw goes off the glass and in for Orr, he was ready to two-hand dunk that basketball, and he did not get the dunk, and then he didn't get the shot either. Foster checks out. McKimmey is back in. That free throw will not drop for Orr. Rebound Taylor. Quickly ahead to a wide-open Watts, who takes Orr to the rack and can't get the shot, but he'll take a shot as Orr picks up his fourth. Second team foul, but Watts will go to the line.
Yeah, good aggressive. I'm not sure how Bryson got that wide open. Just
nobody saw him running down the floor.
Yeah, streaked down the floor and then did a good job of going to the rack when he got the ball.
Watts hits the first one to make it a 4-point. It was 43-37. Now 43-38. 6 point. Down to 5, and now can't get it down to 4. That one will not drop. The Leopards have really struggled at the line tonight. McKinney into the corner for Wilk. He'll work to the top of the key, looks to reverse, pulls it up, sends it out to Taunts between the circles. He'll dribble right. Now goes back left, gets into the lane, double teamed. Floater finds its way in for Taunts. 7-point lead for the Warriors. 5.5 left in the ball game. And again, Watts takes Taunts all the way to the rack and puts it in. Bryson Watts has taken over this fourth quarter for the Leopards.
Yeah, we need him and Brody to step up right here.
Wilk to McKimmey, lost it. Cater comes up with the loose ball. Watts into the lane, fakes the pass, puts it up and in. He's got 7 in the quarter, and the Leopards are back within 3. 5 minutes to go. Myers goes baseline, cut off, reverses it, lobs in the lane, intended for Morris, out of bounds. That is the 8th turnover now on the Warriors, as Adams will return for Washington. Foster also returns as Morris will check out. So Leopards with the basketball, down by 3. As Foster, that is Taunts that picks up Watts as he brings it up. Cater gets it right wing. Back to Taylor, top of the key. Takes McKimmey up, then gives it to Aguero. Back to Watts. Watts, the floater down the baseline. That one rims out, no good. Taunts will get the rebounded tip. Foster into the lane, stops, got Cater in the air, and put it up and in. And it's back to a 5-point ball game. 47-42, Warriors by 5. Cater for an NBA 3 that is off the back rim and then out of bounds on the rebound.
Yeah, I'm not sure Coach Terry likes that shot selection right there.
Foster hands to Taunts out into the corner. McKimmy's 3 is up and good. He's taken 2 shots, and both of them are good from 3. 8-point lead for the Warriors. We're under 4 left in the ball game. Taylor, left wing, up top for Watts. Back it over to Aguero, right side. Back to Taylor, top of the key. Down underneath. Nice find from Taylor and great positioning underneath for Cater to get one. and make it a 6-point game at 50-44. We have a timeout on the floor. 3:33 left in the ball game. 6-point Warrior lead, and they'll have the ball when we come back after this timeout. Live coverage of Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
The team at Streamline Services contributes a great deal of their success to hard work, experience, and above all, a positive health and safety protocol. There is every reason they should be your next phone call for any of your oil and gas swabbing needs. Give Austin Smith a call today at 1-405-756-7763 to see how Streamline Services can help with your project while ensuring safety and professionalism without sacrificing quality work being done. Everyone at Streamline Services wishes the best of luck to everyone at Lindsay Public Schools this year. Go Leopards! Are you tired of doing laundry? Give Sunshine Suds a call and let them do it for you. Sunshine Suds will wash and fold your clothes, and they also offer dry cleaning. Sunshine Suds also does quilting and alterations. Load up that laundry basket and head to Sunshine Suds, located at 107 Southwest 2nd Street in Lindsay, Oklahoma, or give them a call at 405-756-2850.
Warrior basketball out of the timeout. 3.5 to go in the ball game, and they've got a 6-point lead in the ball. Into the corner, McKimmey all the way across. Myers up top for Taunts. Isaac Cameron nearly got a steal right there. Adams around the top of the key. Gets to the elbow, backs out, looks to attack. Now just flips it to Taunts. Taunts to the baseline. Adams with the backdoor cut. Lost the handle on the basketball, and they're going to say the Leopards touched it last. And all the Leopards are going, we didn't touch it. Orr will return for the Warriors with those 4 fouls. Taunts will inbound on the baseline. Lob it in the lane, tip it right back to Taunts, and he got it.
It's a nice little play right there.
Yep. Well designed and well executed.
Yep.
8-point Warrior lead again, 52-44. Aguero takes Adams to the rack off the glass. It won't drop. Taunts comes away with it. They'll give it up to Myers. We get to 2:40 left in the ball game. The Leopards need to stop right here or get the ball back. Foster with it right wing, up top to Myers. Myers looks to drive in, cut off by Watts. Back out to Taunts. Got away from Taylor, dumps it down low. Or spin move in the lane. Tough shot, won't drop. Watts has the rebound for the Leopards. He got the stop. Now we need points.
Yep.
Watts into the lane and lost the basketball. We needed points, not a turnover. 11th turnover on the Leopards.
Yeah, you're down to 2 minutes now. It's tough sledding here.
Leopards were trying to foul right there, I think, and they wouldn't even call it. We've only got 1 team foul in the quarter. And we're going to start trying to foul to get the clock stopped, and it's not going to work that way. You're going to have to hurry up and get them done now. Timeout called by Coach Trevor Smith for the Warriors, and it is a full timeout. We'll take it with them and come back right after this. Live coverage of Leopard basketball is presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
If you need local trash pickup with quality service at a fair price, call Red Dirt Waste Services today at 580-432-5697. Red Dirt Waste Services is locally owned and operated, offering household, residential, and light commercial trash pickup in Lindsay and surrounding areas, including Ellick, Bradley, Bray Doyle, Cox City, Elmore City, and Foster. Red Dirt Waste Services does household cleanouts too, and they offer 96-gallon poly carts and dumpsters. Bagged, loose, or heavy items, doesn't matter, they'll come get it. Red Dirt Waste Services even offers valet service, so you don't even have to take your trash to the curb. Schedule your weekly pickup today by calling 580-432-5697. Stop paying more than you have to for quality, dependable, and locally owned trash pickup. Call Red Dirt Waste Services at 580-432-5697. That's 580-432-5697.
A minute 50 left in the ball game. The Leopards with some work to do. They're down by 8. And Washington gets the ball off the inbounds. Leopards with some defense here and some work to do because they only have now 2 team fouls as Watts just picked up his second there. But that's still
just a second. They've got 3 more before the fouls will start stopping the clock. Inbounds to Myers. Myers double team, got away. Aguero knocks the ball loose. Cater nearly had it. Foster did knock it out of bounds. The Leopards did force the 9th turnover, though. That's exactly what you want. You actually got the turnover without having to pick up the foul.
Yep. That was good aggressive defense right there, and I think we were actually trying to foul.
We were.
And got fortunate to get the turnover. Now we got to score.
Aguero right wing. Cater gets it off the curl inside. Wanted to go to Ramming, but he couldn't get it to him because he got fouled in the process. And no whistles except for his travel. And that's 12 turnovers on the Leopards. Down to 1:28 left in the ball game. Leopards full court pressure here, and Ramming. Oh, and there's a foul on Ramming, reaching in on Mason Adams. And that'll be just the first on Brody. 3 team fouls, so we still have 2 more fouls before Washington starts shooting free throws. Into the backcourt for Taunts. Taylor can't get the steal nor the foul. Oh, there's the steal if we can get up with it. Taylor finally does track it down out there. 3 ball from Creed is an air ball. And then Foster knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Leopards. So, again, you get the turnover without the foul. Mm-hmm. And McKimmey will check out as Orr returns. Taylor to inbounds. I think I'm looking at Ramming to try to get him to take it right at Orr and pick up that foul. Cater goes inside, draws the contact, but he can't get the shot to go. He will get a couple of free throws here, though, as Myers picks up his 2nd personal. 3rd team foul on the Warriors, and Bryce Cater goes to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Can't hit it. The Leopards have got to hit free throws. We have not done well from the free throw line tonight at all. Cater does have 13 points in the ball game, but down by 8 and shooting free throws, need to hit him, and he does get that one to go. And Watts nearly came up with a steal right there, but he'll get the foul. That's his 3rd, and that is the 4th, so the next foul will put Washington in the bonus. So Adams again will trigger on the baseline. Wilt gets the inbounds. Taunts has it. All the way to the other end of the floor for Foster. Skip it all the way back up to Wilt. Back to Taunts, and Cater will foul Taunts. Cater's first personal becomes the 5th team foul, and that will put Jeremiah Taunts at the line. Warriors, again, are just 2 of 4 from the line on the night. It's only 4 free throws they've shot all night long. Taunts, 1 of 2. His trip to the line, and that one doesn't go. 54 seconds left as Orr returns and Wilt checks out. Got a rebound right here. Taunts' 2nd free throw was go in, though. He's in double figures with 10 now. Back to an 8-point lead. Watts will let it roll as far as he can. He'll pick it up across the timeline with 52 seconds left. Takes Taunts all the way to the rack, off the glass, won't drop. Rebound McKinney. And they will find, tie ball, but possession there of Washington. Adams returns for the Warriors, and Hernandez will return for Taylor for the Leopards. Adams looks to inbounds. Myers gets it. Double team. They'll triple team Adams. Finally got it away to Taunts, and timeout called as Coach Smith can see. That was taking a long time in the backcourt. Was afraid that one was going to get away from him. 39 seconds left. Let's take a timeout with them. We'll come back to Washington after this. You're watching live coverage of Leopard basketball presented by the First National Bank here on KBLP Live.
BC Factoring and Finance is a local, family-owned finance company.
We assist small businesses with flexible and creative financing solutions to meet their cash flow needs. Call us to discuss ways we can help free up your time to focus on building your business. Visit us online at bcfactoring.com or give us a call at 405-259-2104. Go, Lindsay!
Josh Martin and everyone at T&W Tire here in Lindsay, Oklahoma would like to wish the Leopards and Leopardettes the best of luck this school year.
Back here in Washington, Greg Perry, Glenn Shoemake. 39 seconds left, and they get the run out from Wilk at the other end, and he'll get a layup. That pushes it to 10 with 33 seconds left. Ramming at the other end, fires a three, and they're going to say he traveled with it. Unreal. I would think you could get one step before you have to shoot that shot, and they didn't give Ramming that. Myers is fouled by Watts, who picks up his fourth. Yeah, they're just showing three. I must have missed one somewhere. Myers at the line, misses both free throws. Here comes Hernandez. Sends it out to Ramming left side. Ramming takes Adams into the lane. Got it! 18 seconds left. Brody Ramming with an and one here as he'll force Adams to pick up his second. I've got it as their fourth team foul.
Yep.
Ramming to the line where he's made a living tonight, but it hasn't been a profitable living, although he does get that one to go. 55-48, 15 seconds left. Foster fouled by Watson. That'll be his fourth. So Tegan Foster's first trip to the free throw line is no good on his first attempt. Wilk, McKimmey, Myers, and Taunts all check in. Foster with the second free throw. And that one won't drop either. That one did go in. I'm sorry.
I was like, what?
Watts turns around, gives it to Cater. Three ball on the way is good for Bryce Cater. Timeout, Lindsay. 56-51. Leopards are down 5, just 5.8 seconds left. It's going to take a couple of miraculous things to happen here, but very easily could. So again, we'll be in Lindsay on Friday night. Make sure you make plans to be there for the pie and cake auction. And see Will Lawrence standing there behind Coach Wilson. We'll say happy birthday again to Will. Big 16 today, the freshman on the Leopard team. If you missed it earlier, the Leopardettes fell to the number 1 team in Class 3A, and the Washington Lady Warriors 50-31 the final score in that game. And Maddie McGowan had 15 in that ball game, but just not enough. Too much Washington. So Washington will bring it in with 5.8 on the clock with a 5-point lead. And they'll get it to Taunts, immediately fouled by Hernandez. Lost 1 second off of the clock, and Taunts goes back to the free throw line. So 2 free throws here for Jeremiah Taunts. And he'll get that one to go. McKimmey returns for the Warriors as Adams will sit. 2 for 2 at the line, that time for Taunts. Makes it a 7-point game, 58-51. 2 seconds, 1 second, and the shot from Watts at the buzzer will not go, and the Leopards will go to 7-5 on the season with a 58-51 loss to a very good Washington Warrior team. So let's send it over to JD. We'll take a final timeout, and we'll come back to wrap it up from the Warrior Event Center right after this here on KBLP Live.
Taco Truck is ready to curb your hunger. The traveling taco truck has locations in Lindsay and Blanchard and is available for catering services. You can contact El Unico to book your next event at 405-760-0821. El Unico enjoys supporting all of our Leopards with their Taco Tuesdays. Reach out to El Unico for your next event.
Hughes Heat and Air is a family-owned business that serves Lindsay and surrounding areas. Hughes Heat and Air provides service for residential and commercial jobs, including simple repairs and new installations. Hugh and his crew take pride in providing professional, efficient, and reliable work at affordable rates. For your next heat and air project, give Hugh a call at 1-405-756-6399. Good luck, Lindsay.
Capturing all your special moments is such a blessing to me, from running down the ball field to walking down the aisle. Call or text Photography Blessings by Lacey for all your photography needs. 405-428-0305. Go Leopards and Leopardettes.
Tabor's Drug has been locally owned and operated for almost 60 years and has employed many Leopards and Leopardettes. We are very proud to be a supporter of our sports teams. At Tabor's Drug, your prescriptions are filled with care and accuracy, and our pharmacist is available for free consulting concerning your prescriptions bought at Tabor's. We also offer interpreters for our Spanish-speaking friends. We are a very friendly store that has that small town feel. You can reach us at 405-756-4511. Come and see us.
Car Care Center is your hometown auto repair shop right here in Lindsay, America at 211 West Cherokee, providing complete automotive repair on foreign and domestic cars and trucks. So if your ride needs repair or service, Car Care Center can get it done. Whether it's radiators, mufflers, brakes, or diagnostics, Car Care Center can handle whatever you need to get back on the road. Call Car Care Center at 405-756-1447. That's 756-1447. Available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's Car Care Center at 211 West Cherokee in Lindsay.
Back here to wrap this one up, the Leopards come up short against the Warriors, 58-51, the final score. Unofficially for the Warriors, they had 3 players in double figures. Jeremiah Taunts finishes with 12. Miller Orr and Mason Adams both had 10 apiece. 9 from Tegan Foster, then 6 from Jack McKinney, 4 from Tatum Wilk, 3 from Miller, or excuse me, from I guess that 3 from Miller was all he had. And then 2 from Cade Norman. Rounds out the scoring for the Warriors, who were 6 of 12 from the free throw line, all in that second half. For the Leopards, 1 player in double figures. Cater had 17 on the night, 17.7 boards tonight for Bryce Cater. Then it was 9 from Bryson Watts, all of those in the second half. 7 apiece from Brody Ramming and Creed Taylor, 6 from Isaac Cameron, and 5 from Manny Aguero rounds out for the Leopards. They were 7 of 18 from the free throw line. We were out-rebounded 26-19 in this ball game, which explains a lot of the extra shots and things for the Warriors. And we also had 13 turnovers, the Warriors with 9. With that, we'll go over to Glenn.
Yeah, and when we look at the final numbers, the Leopards actually outshot Washington, but they took 10 more shots than we did. For Washington, they were 17 for 36 from two-point range for 47%. They were 6 for 13 from three-point range for 46%. That's a total of 23 for 49 for 47%. For the Leopards, not a bad shooting night at all. 13 for 26 for 50% from 2-point range. For 3-point range, we were 6 for 13 for 46%, for a total of 19 for 39 for 49%. So not a bad shooting night at all, but just gave them too many offensive rebounds, and we had too many turnovers.
Well, and Cater with his 17 did have 4 threes in the game, so he did have a good night. And again, it was just too many turnovers and not enough free throws. When you leave 11 points at the free throw line and you end up losing by 7, that pretty much says it, doesn't it?
Yep.
So with that, we'll wrap it up from Washington. And again, so the Leopardettes and Leopards both drop one here tonight in the Warrior Event Center. But we'll be back at home at Leopard Arena on Friday night to take on Pauls Valley. And again, just a reminder, Pie and Cake Auction is Friday night. Make sure you make plans to be there for that and support Leopard Athletics by buying something really good to eat. You'll be glad you did. With that, a big thank you to Glenn. Great job tonight.
You too.
And also to J.D. Scruggs, Andrew ESPN Lion, Kevin Scruggs, Brianna Miller back at our studios, and, of course, Cece Lyon and Paige Sutherland as well. For all of them, my name is Greg Peary. We say goodnight from the Warrior Event Center. We'll see you Friday over in Lindsay. Until we see you then, remember, whatever you do, always be a good sport.
First National Bank of Lindsay is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's broadcast. Whether you're looking for a business loan, personal loan, or a certain type of deposit product, chances are we have what you're looking for. First National Bank, locally owned and operated, insured by FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Shopper News Note isn't just another paper. The Shopper News Note is a weekly publication that arrives in your mailbox every Wednesday for free. The Shopper offers free Shopper Topper advertisements, as well as news notes and classifieds. And everyone at the Shopper wishes the Lindsay Leopards good luck this season. Go Leopards!